Holy cow. Thursday, Kyle, Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me today is Kyle Wallace.
Woo, boy, rain, go away. Take your ass somewhere. I will never see you again. I'm tired of the rain. I'm traumatized.
I mean, I wouldn't wish the rain to go away forever. I don't ever want to see you again.
I want a drought right now. I've never wanted a drought like this in my life. Ain't y'all not sick of rain? Just seeing it? There's more coming today.
Again?
Yeah, bro, yes. Like, you didn't know this? It's a flash.
Yesterday,
a flood warning is happening until 7 a.m. tomorrow.
So,
no, my gosh, until Monday. These conditions are expected to last until 7 a.m. Monday. Oh, my.
Starting when? Now? So this is what's fascinating. I didn't expect for you to bring this up, but so I went to play basketball at 7 o'clock last night. It got done around 8:15.
Oh, you didn't realize the rain was coming?
Bro, it was crazy out there.
I
couldn't even listen to anything. I was trying to listen to the Brewers game on 620 WTMJ, and shout out to our team, our sister station, for having coverage on everything. But
yeah, the system.
The system was just going crazy. And then they were saying the counties. I was like, Racine? Like, I know Racine's not that close, but it's not that far.
Yeah, it was going crazy.
And then next thing I knew, I got home. Bro, when I tell you I have like 15 feet from my driveway to my house, I was soaked. Soaked.
Bro, I know, because all right, so listen, because yesterday I had to run outside. Well, I put a bucket outside. Yeah, I'm a bad homeowner. I put a bucket outside because I felt like my gutters were over. It was too much water coming over.
Why is that a bad homeowner?
Well, I put a bucket underneath it because I didn't want it hitting my concrete like that. I was like, I don't want all that water hitting my concrete.
What?
And so I went outside to dump the bucket out.
That water probably went all the way up your gutters and out the roof.
Listen, it was if a whole bunch fell into a bucket, so I wanted to move the bucket and dump out the water and put it back again. And I was only outside for all of 20 seconds. I came back inside. I said, oh, my God.
Thank God I was already sweaty, so I was going to shower anyways.
Yeah. I was walking around my house naked yesterday. I said, I can't.
What? What does that have to do with anything with the rain?
I had to take all my wet clothes off.
All right.
I've also been walking around the house naked. My building hasn't turned the air conditioning on yet, so my apartment's been like 83 degrees.
Excuse me? They decide when your AC unit works in an apartment?
Well, so the whole
can't you just turn it to
heat
cool
mode or cool mode? No, if I turned on the AC in my apartment, it would blow hot air.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute! I didn't even realize you live in a newer, developed, updated building. No,
apparently the whole.
I've been to that building. I'm pretty sure
your wife used to live
my
there.
wife used to live there.
Was the AC working in April, early April? Probably not.
To my knowledge, in her apartment, yes.
No, it's a building wide thing. I sent a pretty rude
nasty email,
text message a couple nights ago.
Oh, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Strouf.
Yeah.
You know what? That's Alex Strouf, everybody. We're gonna see how nasty he was to his landlord or whatever you texted.
Oh yeah, this is
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I also find it fascinating because 2 nights ago locally, and I'm sure Madison got destroyed too.
Bro, they had
Don't say destroyed.
No.
I wouldn't say destroyed.
No. They had hail balls the size of baseball.
I did see in Madison they had huge hail.
People's back windows was being blown out. It was like literally like the Miz was throwing
a baseball through
at cars in Madison.
And I shouldn't be laughing because it's a painful process.
I'd be so mad.
You got to call for claims.
Yeah.
You're going to be in line for 18 years with everyone else who's got a claim for something going on. So my question is like, do you have a go-to like weather person? Because I found it fascinating. I was like, who do I trust most? When 2 nights ago there was a really crazy cloud forming. And there was a possibility that it might land on ground. And Sussex did have a little tornado.
Towards Whitefish Bay, too.
I know. It was coming towards us. So we went to the basement. I, as weatherman, told my wife, I was like, this is going to go north of us. It ended up going north of us. Everything stayed north. We were fine.
Look at you.
I, as weatherman?
That's crazy.
Weatherman Ben.
Look at him. He's a meteorologist.
Yeah.
Meteorologist Ben.
So, like, do people have their go-tos for, like, local news? Like, because I'm not a local news guy. So I was going through every channel until I found someone I could trust.
I just like seeing them all.
You channel flip too?
I do, and I call my mom. I say, y'all need to get in the basement. Get in the basement. It says coming to your house.
And I slept through the tornado alarm, the siren, the day before.
Not me.
That's bad.
This is crazy. You've had this a whole week now. But no, I don't have a go-to. I just flip through every single channel. I just keep flipping. Just saying, well, what are they saying? What are they saying?
And this may be bad. I hate to take out the weather people.
They're doing a good job.
They do a great job.
Very good job right now.
You can tell that this is the Super Bowl.
Oh,
They're putting on a show. I mean, a show.
It is their time.
I want them to use some more layman's terms. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Hey, let's go to. They have like 15 radars. Hey, flip it over to this radar, that radar, bro. I don't know what that is.
Hey,
just say what's going on in layman's terms.
I was watching Fox 6 and they was talking about, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a flip here, all right? We're going to do a flip.
Right.
We're going to do a flip, and what we're going to do is I'm going to send her down to the basement, and we're say, hey, you're not going to lose anything, but because we're telling you all to shelter, we're going to shelter too, but we're going to have this coverage here for you. So we're going to stay up here. I was like, damn.
Putting their lives at risk.
I said, if they got a shelter, you know what really got me? And this is what made me go into the basement on Monday night, is that baby girl phone went off, right? And so her phone went off, and I'm like, okay, what in the world is that? And she woke up, then she went back to sleep. And I said, well, wait, what's happening? And I go on the phone, and I'm watching it, and I'm hearing people say, honey, if you're listening, go to the basement. I said, well, hell. I said, baby girl, wake up. We go into the basement.
They said that in the news.
She said, what? I said, there's a tornado coming. I said, the news people said they family needs to go in the basement. We need to go in the basement. She said, baby, no, I've been through this before.
Were you watching the news? I was.
Man of the house. She got up, went to the basement. Did.
No, not man of the house. Wait. I think you might have told this story to me off the air. And you said she was just going very slowly.
We were only in the basement for all of 5 minutes because she took 10, 15 minutes to gather herself to go downstairs. But we did go to the basement, and she basically said I was a pansy. She said, me and my family used to go outside and watch the tornadoes. I said, not me and mine.
No.
Not me and mine.
I have no interest in being a twister guy, trying to look at it and chase it. All right, Susan, turn on Doppler 6, all right? We see Doppler 6 here. How about Doppler 9? Let's look at that one. What?
It was very confusing.
They're showing off. They are showing off. Now they're helping. Don't get me wrong, they're helping. But it's the Super Bowl. They're like they know everyone is dialed in right now. Their ties looking nicer, their hair's looking nicer.
Yeah, I mean it's a
like
big
Nizansky put on a show on TMJ4.
I'm sure he did. There was a lot of them who was trying to show out. But the thing that got me yesterday is the Brewers game yesterday. The Brewers won, but damn, it was like a river,
dude.
After the game,
again,
I'm just happy they won though.
I played basketball right there. If I was the 8:20 game, I drive right around American Family Field to get back on 94.
You would have been swimming or stuck.
Thank God.
Swimming or stuck. Well, I'm glad people are safe, though. But more to come.
So next, when Strouf hangs up the phone, he's not getting away from this, Kyle. He said because his apartment, he can't turn on the cool air, that he sent a nasty text message.
I'm waiting. I really am waiting to hear this message that he sent to the property management company about the issues that he's having with the storm. And I don't know who he's talking to on the phone, but
Chris is one of them. And I don't blame him. It's a very Midwest thing. I was watching it on my porch in Oconomowoc, at least until the hail started blowing sideways.
Yeah. That must have been 2 days ago.
I'll tell you what, dude. Mark Baden is the best. I was watching him the other night, and he was showing pictures of hail, and he goes, people, if you're going to send me pictures of hail, use something to measure it other than your hand. I don't know how big your hand is.
That's a good point. It's a good point. Strouf, what nasty message did you send to your landlord? And you better read this verbatim.
I will. It's really not that nasty. So they sent us a text that, hey, by the way, we don't have AC yet. Turning on your AC will blow warm air. The building will transition to cooling mode sometime in May, at which point air conditioning will be available. I responded at 10:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. 83 degrees in units across the building, and, quote, open windows for comfort during 2 days of severe weather is not a fix.
But they say.
They didn't respond.
They ain't responding to that. You just let them complain. What are you gonna do? Oh, cool.
Slumlords, no slumlords.
Cool. So hey, okay, cool. You're gonna have to sit there and struggle.
Is this how you treat yours?
Yeah,
I don't know.
let me ask you this, Kyle. If you were in Strouf's shoes, what would you do?
I would complain. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely complain. I always complain.
Would you get your way?
You ain't getting your way in this one. They're not turning on any AC. They're not doing anything for you.
We got like 200 units in my building. I'm talking about this place is making like $3 million a year on rent. They can't turn on the air conditioning.
I think legally they don't have to.
Legally, they might have to, but
Just get a fan, open up a window.
don't renew. Send a message.
Yeah,
I got bad news.
Send your non-renewal right now.
I got bad news. I renewed like last week.
he wasn't going nowhere anyways. Even if the AC was broken, he ain't going nowhere. He got it good. They got a nice little spot in a great location. He ain't going nowhere.
Hey, you're saving on your energy bill.
And plus, you
fair.
ain't going nowhere until you buy a house.
That's probably accurate.
Exactly.
As well.
So you have no leverage. All you did is complain. And what's the point of responding to somebody complaining? Cool, thanks.
A flood warning until Monday?
Crazy. I don't know what we're going to do. Because I ain't going to make it. Because I'm done doing all this extra stuff.
North Madison got whacked. That's a good way of saying destroyed without saying it.
Don't say destroyed.
Kyle, that's so funny you say that. I did the same damn thing. You really can't see the side door from the street. I was outside for 15 minutes taking care of my gutters. I got so completely butt naked outside my house, so I'd have to walk in with my soaked wet clothes.
Hey,
You can't do that.
would.
That's indecent exposure. And I'm not going to say your name from the Carbos Talking text line because you're frequent. You do a good job.
You can't see the side door.
That's his property. I say this. This is how
You
distraught.
can't just walk around. Can I walk around my backyard naked?
Is it
Yes, you
fenced
can.
in?
Yes, you can. If
Yes.
it's fenced in, yes. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
They got to.
Because I've taken a leak out there many times.
Why? I still don't understand. Why
I've told you, when I take the dogs outside for the nightly, pee, if I walk around and just like get some
sniff.
air, I don't sniff. No, I don't sniff. But
He's got a favorite bush.
I got a bush. I got a great bush.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
So now I'm just gonna drop my pants all over the ground.
I mean,
You're a strange
you do have a
man.
fence, so I'm sure you can. I was so distraught from all
It's
this water.
bonding.
Yeah, I was distraught. I literally walked outside without shoes and socks on because I wanted to be one with the earth. I became a hippie. This rain has made me
Kyle
become
the
a hippie.
hippie?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was walking outside.
Became one with the earth.
I swear to you,
You start hugging the tree by you?
I walked outside. I might as well have. I walked back in the house. I said, baby, I went outside, no shoes, no socks. I wanted to be one with the earth, and it felt great. Then I hopped in the shower.
Earth Day's coming up, Kyle.
Well, I honestly,
It'll still be raining by then.
I get why the player from not the Bills anymore, but the wide receiver who now plays for the Patriots, Mac Hollis, I get why he walks in the way he does. It is soothing and peaceful.
Kyle,
when
do
you
me a
feel
favor.
centered.
Shoes and
grounded.
socks off. Rest of the show.
This floor's
He would
too
say
dirty.
the floor's too dirty. You gotta know when you're asking him to do
KYP.
something.
trying to-
There's always 18 things you have to think about before you ask Kyle to do something, and cleanliness is the number one thing that goes to your mind. Then second is, are you asking him to give money because he won't do that?
Yeah, that's true.
Third will it lead to him complaining and derailing us into him just complaining?
Maybe I'm the I can complain. I went to Costco yesterday and we ended up spending. I didn't look at it because the woman.
So you complained to your wife?
Well, this is what happened. We went to the cash register and the lady asked me for my Costco ID, and I'm like, she just showed you the Costco ID. She said, well, for you to pay, you have to show your ID. I said, wait.
Get out of here.
I said, what? So she distracted me, so I didn't even look at the bill. So I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And so I showed it to her, and then I paid the bill. And then I get home, and when you tap to pay,
Yeah,
it tells you how much
sometimes
you spent.
it
Bro, I said 100. I was sitting down yesterday. I looked up. I said $136. I said, what do we buy?
That's light at Costco.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well, we only had like 8 items. So she literally walked me through everything we bought. I said, well, how did this happen?
What was the most expensive item?
Maybe was it immunity shots or what? I don't.
Immunity shots.
Yeah, we do immunity boosters, man.
Every morning?
When I don't feel right in the morning. That's why I'm never sick.
Immunity shots.
Those are famous last words. You're really sick now.
So
I've been walking
yesterday,
outside with no
was it
shoes on.
yesterday? Strouf, you ran the Monte Carlo, which is
200,000 simulations.
and we did this based off the fact that the Milwaukee Brewers were they 8-8?
They were
8-8.
8-8.
They
won
won
9-8.
9-8 after, thank God, finding a way to win.
Salvatore, game-winning run.
After, as he mentioned, the leaks at American Family Field softened up the dirt in front of home plate because I don't know if you saw the catcher when he hit that chopper right into the ground in front of home plate. He was waiting for it to backspin, go foul. That thing just sat there, and Sal was safe, came around to score on another chopper. I think the total exit velocity of the Brewers in that inning was probably 100 in total with how hard they hit the ball. Still would love to see Gary Sanchez and Strouf in a race down first base to see if they could get there, because he hit one that I think 99% of MLB players could have beat out unless your name was Gary Sanchez. Regardless, Strouf ran a horrible Monte Carlo. So, Kyle, what did I say I was going to do?
You said you were going to run one better that actually has,
more oomph to it. I have 3 versions of 200,000 simulations.
Oh,
600,000 simulations!
Yes.
600,000 simulations!
That is correct. I can't wait to reveal the results with you because it is more thought-provoking than the crap that Alex Strouf gave you on the Monte Carlo yesterday. So don't go anywhere. The road to over 85.5 wins is going to feel much better next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
We've called him Whitey Tighties. We've called him the Hall Monitor. He's Jesse Nelson. Like, he's just, I am Jesse Nelson. Kyle, you're Jesse Nelson.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Win big with Quick Trip's Red Zone Midwest Tour. You could drive away in a 2026 Chevrolet Traverse Z71. Want in? Stop into Quick Trip. Purchase any qualifying fried chicken or Coca-Cola product with Quick Rewards, and you're automatically entered. Want to boost your odds? Grab both in the same stop, and you'll score 5 bonus entries. Full details at QuickTrip.com/Red Tour. Delicious chicken, ice cold Coca-Cola, and one incredible ride. Quick Trip's Red Zone Midwest Tour.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease you into spring. It keeps you guessing. One day it's sunshine, the next it's wind, rain, or even snow. That's why your windows and doors have to handle everything in every season. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we design with that in mind. Built for durability, efficiency, and year-round comfort. And right now, we're making that comfort easier to afford. Order today and get 0% interest until 2030. Not just for a short time, no interest all the way until 2030. So you can upgrade your home now and pay over time without even paying a dime in interest. From your free in-home consultation to expert installation, Pella's local team is with you every step, helping you find the right fit for your home, your style, and your budget. Plus, with our 10-year limited warranty, you'll have peace of mind long after installation date. No interest until 2030, but only if you order by April 30th. Set your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
applies. 4/30/2026.
Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strouf. A couple of months ago, I knew one thing for sure. I had the girl. What I didn't know was what came next. Luckily, a friend of mine told me about the team at Robert Hack Diamonds and the job they do, getting you from knowing you have the girl to down on one knee. I had never been through this process before buying an engagement ring. I had an idea of what she wanted. She'd sent me pictures of some hints and some ideas, but I wanted it to be special and different, and that's where Robert Hack Diamonds came in. They created my fiance's dream ring, and it made that moment, that yes, that much more special. So if you, like me, know you've got the girl but don't really know what comes next, go see the team at Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, and 2 in Brookfield, north and south. Their custom jewelry is made on site, lab-grown options, natural diamond options, and all the in-betweens. Stop in today or visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com. That's Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com. And after you get that yes, like me, you'll say, heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. A lot of reaction on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. List is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Of course, you have the ESPN Wisconsin app. A couple of things to hit on. A very good point. I only say that when it happens rarely with Ron on the key. It does make sense, Kyle. They don't want people sharing memberships. And to be fair, you are a habitual membership sharer. Just saying.
Bro, she was there right next to me. Like, legitimately, she showed her ID, scanned all the items, and I was just going to be Papa Daddy Warbucks, and I was just going to pay. That's all it was. I said, wait a minute. For me to pay, I had to show an ID? Like, what? And then, baby girl, because, she be standing on business with me. She said, yeah, he's with me, and she put her left hand on her face so they can see that she got a nice diamond ring, just so they know that's my baby.
She let him know.
She had to let him know. I was like, what is this? This is nonsense.
In the news of the Milwaukee Brewers, it is 110% worth mentioning that Brandon Sproat today against the Blue Jays went 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 Ks.
Woo!
6 2/3.
That's
despite 1 earned in 6 2/3, still has a 6.88 ERA.
He got rocked early.
But that's a very, very encouraging sign, and also very much needed for the back end of this Brewers bullpen. So keep you updated there. But as I mentioned, Strouf ran the Monte Carlo yesterday, and I said, I don't know if I trust the information he's inputting to run
the 200,000 simulations.
So I built out my own Monte Carlo, and I think it's appropriate that we play it.
There are takes, there are opinions, and then there is math.
I'm kind of psychic. It's like I have ESPN or something.
200,000 alternate realities.
200,000 simulations!
This eliminates the noise. This simulates the future. This is the Monte Carlo on KBN.
All right, so last year we tracked it and went over to Potawatomi Sportsbook for this. This year, we individually did as well. 85.5 wins was the over-under of win total for the Milwaukee Brewers heading into the season.
Not on pace right now. Or are they on pace now with the 9-8?
I mean, close. They would be if they were one game above 500 the rest of the way. Yeah. Every 10% of the season, yes, that would put them 10 games-ish above 500.
Yeah.
So, I went in, and I will say, Strouf, it is fascinating watching my Monte Carlo, pulling from Fangraphs, MLB.com. But it shows you in real time all the data it's pulling because I input data, and I have my Monte Carlo grab data from places that are significant for them to be able to have the best understanding of what's going on.
Before we let him go any further, This is another classic example
of I created something.
Of something that Ben thinks he made.
Yep.
That we've already been doing on the show
Correct.
for 4 months.
But I just did it better, is the whole premise.
You
here.
just explained everything I already do.
No, but I don't trust the information that you put in outside of what
you
it polls.
You don't know what information I put
Well,
in.
yesterday
And I'm
you
saying
did give
I
us some
don't
information.
trust the information that you put in.
Yeah, what you gave us yesterday, it was it seemed to be a little limited.
So I said I want 3 200,000 simulations. I would like one based off if you think all of the things I provided could give me a pessimistic version.
Oh.
A baseline version, the most likely.
Don't take
and
credit for
the
this.
optimistic version and I'll give you some of those qualifiers.
Okay. You on to something?
In the pessimistic version of 200,000 simulations of the rest of the Milwaukee Brewers season, the average of wins is 83.2. Injuries linger a little bit longer and more stack up. Pitching lab becomes less effective, and the offense takes a little bit of a regression from how effective they were last year. That being said, 41.2% of the time in the pessimistic version, the Brewers still end up at 86 plus wins.
Oh, wow.
42% of the time in the pessimistic version.
I like what Ben input in this one. The pessimistic had us at 86 wins. That's good.
The baseline version, well, the average for the pessimistic was 83.2, but the percent chance of over 86 was 41.5%.
I like it.
The baseline version, which based off all the calculations and data and all the things that nobody knows how to input into a Monte Carlo other than myself,
Yep.
has the average
Accurate.
wins at
89.
86.0 wins. 53.3% of the time, it is over 86 wins.
Hold on. So what you're saying is the Monte Carlo that you ran had the same exact result as the Monte Carlo I ran 3 weeks ago.
Not necessarily.
86.0 is the same result.
Well, it's different information input though.
Yeah, but you don't have.
It's the same result.
But
Okay, you can. I want you to pull up yours, and we can compare numbers on the baseline version. Now, this is where it gets fun. This essentially means: do you believe in Pat Murphy? Do you believe in the Milwaukee Brewers? Do you believe that what he's been able to accomplish the last 2 years as NL Manager of the Year will come to fruition over this entire 162? Pitching lab hits, young guys pop, offense stabilizes, isn't as good as last year, but still is further than they've been in this first 10% of the season. The average wins on the optimistic version, 88.9%.
I like that.
With the over 86 wins at
9%. 88.9 wins?
88.9 wins, excuse me. With the over 86 wins at 68.5% of the time in 200,000 simulations.
Strouf's not even paying attention because he's looking for ways to pick at.
He's mad at it. I ran 3 different 200,000.
You were defeating the purpose of the Monte Carlo by saying, hey, do 3 different versions. One where really good things happen, one where bad things happen.
No, there's variables that we can't account for that you can have it project if people do not get as healthy as you think.
Bleep.
Again.
That's why you run 200,000 simulations. Some of the simulations have things going negatively. You defeated the purpose. You've ruined the Monte Carlo.
I have made the Monte Carlo better because there is a version in which things do just get right and stay right, and there are assumptions that the hitting gets better.
Why do you think we run 200,000
Your 200,000 is enough. We needed 600,000 simulations.
You're an idiot.
We needed 600,000 simulations.
You said make it good, make it bad, make it like what's most likely.
So wait.
You run 200,000 simulations because it accounts for all of that in the 200,000 simulations. All of the 200,000 simulations aren't 86 and 76. Some of them are 95 and whatever.
So, do you have the percentages on your baseline version?
The baseline version that you
because I want to compare this from Strouf's to mine. Under 75 wins is at 7.8% in the baseline version.
Ooh.
75 to 79 wins is 12.3% of the time.
Okay.
80 to 84 wins is 20.1% of the time. 85 to 89 wins is 30% of the time. 90 to 94 wins is 18% of the time.
Dang.
And 95 plus is 12% of the time.
Oh, they got the Brewers being really good in the
baseline version.
What is your baseline version?
Yeah, what's your baseline version say?
Let's go to the phones.
Josh DiMaggio, producer of Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, you are up on the Carbless Talking text line.
I feel like we need to play a classic drop here of the Billy Madison. Everyone is now dumber for having listened to it.
I disagree, Josh.
And it really hurts me. It hurts me to say this, but Strouf is right on this. And you're pretty good with math, but you fundamentally misunderstand the idea of simulation.
Everyone
the simulations are run 200,000 times
for having listened to it.
It's run 200,000 times to find a baseline, and then inside of it, you can also find the high-end and the low-end versions. You just skewed the numbers to fit your ideas. It doesn't make sense to do what you're doing.
I, as someone who believes in Pat Murphy, think the optimistic version of 200,000 simulations should be the only baseline simulation. So I wanted to share that I believe more than others. Strouf's does not.
That's an opinion.
No, it's not.
Simulation.
It's a simulation. It's a simulation based off my opinions. It's still a simulation. Did it simulate my opinions or no?
Yes.
Then it simulated something.
I will say that your three simulations skewed in different directions.
Kyle, you said you loved this. You're an idiot too.
Well, no, wait. I love the outcome. Now, when you pointed out that the whole point of this, or the 200,000 simulations, was to bring in the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the great, I said, you know what? Strouf is onto something. He's absolutely right. Because you're just inputting currently what it is. And Ben inputted, well, if everything goes right and they start hitting like they used to and the pitching is great,
then they're going to win 97 games again.
I don't think I need a simulation to know that the Brewers are going to be really good if everything goes right.
He wasted 400,000 simulations.
That's so many simulations.
Let me take the floor. Pat on the back to me for the effort put into 600,000 simulations in which I wasted 400,000 simulations. A for effort?
Yeah, A for effort. You had me.
The idea of running a baseline simulation.
No, Josh. What we're not going to do is we're not going to do the thing where you'd come on the show and then talk down because you're smarter than everybody.
You ran a simulation of the simulation.
Thank you for your time. Have a great afternoon. All right. Goodbye. I simulated a simulation. I feel stupid.
And you know what the worst part is?
Is I was having so much fun doing this. I thought I cracked the code. I thought I was a genius.
I know he did. He was so excited. All that energy he wasted with AI and to get this figured out.
It's not AI.
It's Monte Carlo.
It's Monte Carlo.
Show some respect.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. The Monte Carlo.
The worst part is, I'm the dumbest guy on this panel, I would argue. And I'm the one that figured it out.
See, but that's the thing, is what you should have done is got in my ear and said, what you just did was stupid, but let's keep getting Kyle to believe that it was a good idea.
No, you did exactly what you should have, because I had my aha moment. It didn't take much. All you had to say, wait a minute.
Brewers are going to be good. Kyle's in.
So that's always, the way to Kyle's heart is telling him his teams are going to do good.
I was so excited. You said, most 41% of the time over 86 wins. I said, ooh.
That was in the pessimistic one.
Yeah, I said that's the pessimistic. My dumb ass don't realize that.
That was part of the 200,000 simulations in the baseline.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to either kill the Monte Carlo now or just never let you ever try again.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going back in the lab. This is not it.
Hey, run 200,000 simulations where I win the lottery 190,000 times.
You know
what's my likelihood of winning the lottery?
You know what's so funny about this is yesterday after you did your simulation, me and Ben were talking off air like he didn't he didn't do this the right way. Vincent, I got it. I'm gonna cook it up. I'm gonna have something so ready for tomorrow. It's gonna just show him exactly how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And I was gassing
Did
him
it
up.
simulate my opinions though? Yes, it did. and my opinions were Pat Murphy's going to get this on track. They're going to get really healthy. Quinn Priester's going to come back and win as many games as he did last year.
Here's the thing. You can just say that. That's what we do here. You can just say that.
I know.
You didn't need to tell ChatGPT.
But you don't understand. You don't understand. When I get fixated on something and I made a note for myself in my calendar to block off time to build my own simulation, there was no stopping me.
What a waste of time.
I disagree.
Absolute waste of time.
I disagree. I now have affirmed my opinion that if all things go right, they will win 90-plus games. Genius.
Can a Monte Carlo fix a thoracic nerve for Quinn Priester?
It can't do that or fix the probabilities that the Bucks will appreciate Giannis and do right by him.
Yeah.
See, he doesn't like that simulation.
I don't like that simulation. I knew the end.
All right, so let's simulate how many catches Matthew Golden will have without Dontavian Wicks next year.
Oh, that's a good one because that's true.
I'm on to something. I'll work on that tomorrow, and we'll have it for you tomorrow on the show.
Now, dear Monte Carlo, it is Ben writing again. Today we're going to say that Romeo Dobbs and Dontavian Wicks no longer are members of the roster, and also Jaden Reed and Christian Watson will have 0 catches.
No. You don't know how my brain works. This is how I would put it. Monte Carlo, did you see Matthew Golden against the Bears on a screen pass make 5 guys miss? Assume he does that every game 5 times per game. How many yards and touchdowns will he have?
Can we just admit this is not your brightest moment?
I patted myself on the back.
You were giving yourself credit.
For trying, not for being good at it.
Is that what we do around here?
Yes.
You're a participation trophy guy?
In this scenario, yes. This isn't a competition. This is knowledge, not something I'm great at.
I
always got pat on the backs for trying when it came to knowledge type based.
Wow. That's what they do.
Yeah, you told me verbatim, Kyle. Oh, so you were one of the kids that they took out of the class to go to the special room to read.
The pull-out class. I mean, you just had to strengthen your skills.
All right, I'm gonna get some water.
Okay.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe she delegated the weeds.
I can't believe Brad just called my woman a cat.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm very familiar with Gruber Law offices because they're always out in the community.
Gruber Law offices are known to be honest, hardworking.
They're always involved in our neighborhoods.
Gruber Law offices make our community a better place.
They are the best. For nearly 40 years, Gruber Law offices has helped people throughout Wisconsin. If you're injured, we're here to help. One call, that's all.
Wisconsin would not be the same without Gruber Law offices.
Look, it's Jake from our store in Kenosha.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Rick. Your email said you had a big surprise. Look and tell me what you see.
Wow, I see 9 perfect examples of the classic diamond solitaire engagement ring.
They're gorgeous.
These rings are exactly what people imagine when they hear the words engagement ring.
Monica, do you think it will always be like that?
Evermore.
That long?
And each of these is 3/4 of a carat.
$998.
Unbelievable. So how much do we sell them for?
That is how much we sell them for. Can we do that?
We're the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America, Rick. We can do anything we want.
But for how long?
Evermore.
People can choose any of the 9 most popular style solitaires, 3/4 of a carat, and each of them was created in the heart of a miniature star.
5 different diamond shapes, 2 colors of gold. Evermore, just $998.
Or $1498 with 1 carat diamond center with diamonds on the side.
Learn more at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Don't let a busted garage door get you down. Call my friends at Geist today. For 70 years, Geist has been the trusted garage door authority in Wisconsin. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to get your exact needs. For swift and reliable garage repair solutions, go to geistdoors.com. That's GEIS doors.com. You can also visit their amazing showroom in Brookfield, featuring hundreds of doors and openers and their custom design room.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Porch season is calling, and Carbless has the answer. Introducing the new limited release lemon iced tea vodka 4-pack. It's the bright, refreshing taste of lemon iced tea with smooth vodka, no carbonation, and the bold Carbless flavor that you know and love. A little nostalgic, a little unexpected, and absolutely made for summer. From backyard barbecues to weekends at the lake, this is the can that you'll want in hand. Get the new Carbless lemon iced tea vodka 4-pack before it's gone. Go to drinkcarbless.com to find Carbless brand new flavor near you and grab it while you can.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the ninth, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
When Milwaukee families need help, the United Way is there, reducing barriers to employment, providing transportation, safe and stable homes, and more for over 192,000 people.
And this month, CUNIS is proud to stand beside them. Hi, I'm Bill Eater with CUNIS of Milwaukee.
And I am Tony Avery with the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County. During the CUNIS Drives Milwaukee 1000 event, they're donating $100 to the United Way for every vehicle sold.
Our goal this month is simple: 1,000 vehicles across 3 CUNIS Milwaukee dealerships.
For a $100,000 donation to the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County.
To help us reach our goal, you'll find incredible deals on all new and pre-owned vehicles at our 3 locations in Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall.
Be a part of driving Milwaukee forward at the CUNIS Drives Milwaukee 1000 event.
Start your search today at CUNISMKE.com. That's CUNISMKE.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Now, we may have got lost in simulating my own opinions in 200,000 simulations. But while that was happening, my opinions of the Brewers Monte Carlo simulation was coming true in real time. Did this or did this not happen, Kyle? In the 7th inning of the Brewers game. Did they bunt once?
Did they bunt?
Yes.
Yes.
Did they bunt twice?
Ooh, that I don't know. Yes.
Did they bunt 3 times?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, they bunted 3 times?
3 straight times.
What? Just to keep advancing runners, or what happened?
So I think Garrett Mitchell pinch hit. Yes, he walked. Then this is so.
I know we scored on a bunt, right?
This is so good. Then Greg Jones, who you probably never heard of. Greg Jones. Greg Jones comes in.
He had to bunt.
Bunts Mitchell over to second. David Hamilton bunt singles. Jones to third. Joey Ortiz sacrifice bunt 2-1 Brewers.
Hey, you got to get it how you live. That's why you had the bottom of that lineup in like that, then, huh?
And then
what happened?
The heart gets really fast.
Why is that?
Because Trevor McGill comes in the game.
Oh, the man that was booed by the home crowd just a couple of days ago.
Fans 2, get out of it. 3 batters out of there. To the bottom of the 8th, the Brewers are up 2-1.
Let's get some insurance runs here. Let's win a series, baby. Back to back.
I think that
two wins in a row.
That would
great.
be forget series. Just win one at a time. One at a time.
No, you got to win series.
Just one at a time. One at a time.
I was never concerned when they lost 5 in a row.
But you were with 6?
We lost 6 in a row? No, I thought
where have you been?
Wait, I thought we only got to 5.
We were halfway to free burgers in reverse.
Passed.
Oh, Monday must have been no, Tuesday was the 6th.
Just trust us when Strouf and I just say that they lost 6
we lost
games
2 games in a row. And then it was to start the series. Yeah.
That's what happened. 2, 3, and 1.
Where do you...
Yeah, you're an interesting cat.
I'm not.
No, I'm sorry I got my math wrong.
halfway to free burgers in reverse.
We're not. Don't do that. Don't do that.
They were.
Don't do that.
Do they give out free burgers for 12 losses in a row?
No, they don't. And we don't want to
No,
find that out.
double the price.
Because the Brewers have lost 12 in a row in my lifetime.
Well, there's a lot more to get to here on Kyle Brust Nortman. I do want to touch on Matthew Golden. We'll have Jason Wilde. Believe it or not, Jim Rutledge said something that like we can use and not laugh at. I think that's a very encouraging sign.
Wow.
Well, laugh.
We might laugh at.
Laugh, but like it's not horrible. I think
it's not his worst work.
Yeah. And I think that's I'm proud to say that across ESPN Wisconsin, knowing that he's definitely not in the Madison office because he probably is gallivanting around Madison. So coming up next is one of our favorite games. And you essentially have an automatic chance of walking away a winner if you're one of these callers. It's over-under. You got Ben and Kyle today teaming up. Alex Strouf's going to give the category and the over-under. So if you are caller number 7, you get to decide. Do you believe in Ben and Kyle? You're going to go over or under based off the category that Strouf gives you. We get 10 guesses to get as many right answers as possible. Somebody's getting stuck on the other side, which is going to be caller number 12. So someone's walking away a winner in one of our favorite games here. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. What are the callers, Kyle? Caller 7, you get the choice with Alex Strouf. Caller 12, you're stuck on the other side. You're the worst. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Caller 7 and caller 12. 800-990-ESPN over-under. Next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Ben, the irony of you saying this guy sounds like a tool and thinks he's better than everybody else.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Doc Rivers is out as the Bucks head coach.
Is it good for Giannis? Is it bad for Giannis?
You can't help but wonder if everything the Bucks are going to do between now and, pick a day is going to be to put themselves in a good position. When it comes to Giannis, could they go out there and get someone who Giannis respects, admires, wants to play for?
Will Giannis stay with the Bucks? Who's going to be the next head coach? Get everything you need to know right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Now get 0% interest until 2030. That's years of no interest, so you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. But order by April 30th. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
Why DIY your frozen pizza toppings when Screamin' Sicilian already went over the top for you? We're talking whole milk mozzarella, heaps of premium meats, a mountain of veggies. Screamin' Sicilian is frozen pizza stacked, no add-ons needed. Mamma mia! Screamin' Sicilian, so loaded with toppings, it's almost cheating. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section and taste what all the screamin' is about.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. Well, you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
According to American writer H.L. Mencken, a well-stocked bar can create over 17 billion different cocktails. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. I don't know if 17 billion is accurate or not, but I do know that Discount Liquor is the place to find everything you need to be well-stocked for any occasion. Discount Liquor is Wisconsin's home to over 2,000 varieties of beer, 3,500 types of liquor, and over 8,000 wines. Our unparalleled selection is rivaled only by our incredible savings and everyday low prices. And we know how to take care of our customers, no matter the occasion. In fact, Discount Liquor has won numerous national and local awards. Visit Discount Liquor at our Milwaukee or Waukesha locations. Family owned and operated since 1960.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
In Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma, and in downtown Waukesha on Main and Barstow. Check out our specials at discountliquorinc.com.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now for Over Under. Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace today with you. Strouf is running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. Let's hit it, Strouf. It's Over Under.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over Under on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Over Under time, KBN. I've got a list of 10 things. I've got an over underline. Kyle and Ben will get 3 minutes and 10 guesses to get as many on the list as they can. Caller 7 day was Ann in Oconomowoc, and she is a believer. She's on the over today.
All right, Ann.
Ann in O-Town.
Yeah, what happened to O-Town?
As we called it yesterday and discussed at length yesterday for some reason. Caller 12, Jake in Milwaukee is on the under by choice, but when I told him he was on the under, he said yes.
Oh, wow, Jake. That's how you feel, buddy?
Let's prove him wrong.
Yeah, let's see.
Today's topic, fellas, I am looking for the 10 NBA teams with the most regular season wins. The 10 NBA teams with the most regular season wins. Your over-under line this week, a little bit high. 8.5. You need 9 or 10 to hit the over.
Damn.
Who is going to be our final answerer?
Let's go with you, Kyle.
Kyle is the final answerer,
Okay.
and your 3 minutes begin right now.
Detroit Pistons, final answer.
They are number 3, 60 wins.
OKC.
OKC, final answer.
They are number
Antonio
1,
Spurs,
64
final
wins.
answer.
Okay, yeah, you're going fast. Number 2, 62 wins.
Boston Celtics, final answer.
That is number 4, 56 wins.
Did the Lakers end up getting the 3 seed?
Even if they didn't, why wouldn't they be top 10?
Lakers, final answer.
Lakers did not get the number 3 seed, but they are on this list. Number 6, 53.
So
number 6 is the Lakers?
They are number 6 on this list.
And they weren't the 3
games.
seed, so we have only hit Detroit and Boston, who's the 3 seed in the
Where
East.
did Denver end up?
Think
Denver was competing. They were competing with somebody else. Where did Houston end up?
I think
too?
5.
Houston, Denver. The Lakers got the what seed?
4.
So Denver made a surge. Not the
But the Spurs OKC. So the 3 seed in the West is out there.
2 minutes.
The 3 seed in the East is still out there.
Okay, you got
Detroit, Boston.
You got to think about the Cavs.
I was thinking Cavs. That's where I was going next. Go Cavs.
Cavaliers,
Cavs.
final answer.
They are tied for 8th on this list, 52 wins.
So who in? So I'm trying to think who in the East you have not Philly. They didn't do very.
No.
They didn't do great. And
You've got 4 guesses left. You need
who else is in
3
the
of them
Central? You
right.
had Indiana, Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit.
Suck.
Yeah, all trash. Timberwolves.
What
I
about
feel
the
like
Wolves?
T-Wolves may be on that list, but I think it might be in the Western. Let's go with Denver. I feel like they surged late. Because they were competing with, because the Raptors, I don't feel like they, but Denver played against somebody at the end. I feel like we should go with Denver.
I like it.
Denver, final answer?
Yep.
Denver is the Western Conference's 3 seed, 54 wins.
There it is. And then
So 3 more guesses.
3 more guesses, need 2 right.
They had a game
1 minute.
What about Minnesota?
I feel like Minnesota, if they are, they're like number 10. Who did Denver play at the end of the year this year? To
Put Minnesota on the side.
Raptors on the side.
I don't think the Raptors on the top.
New York Knicks, final answer, right?
Knicks.
New York Knicks, final answer.
You said it, and it's right. 53 wins. Need 1 more.
I don't hate Minnesota.
Don't hate Minnesota. Yeah. Well, I mean,
you've got a team that's tied with the Cavs for 52 wins. You've got a team with
30
49.
seconds.
Am I blanking? Were the Clippers good or
no, the Clippers are bad. They
bad.
just got put out last night. It's got to be Houston or the T-Wolves.
Well, we have 2 guesses.
We want to go Minnesota?
Just say Minnesota and Houston both final.
Let's go Minnesota T-Wolves, final answer. Houston Rockets, final answer.
10 out of 10.
10, 9,
Jake in Milwaukee.
8.
Yeah.
That's a
thought it
perfect
was.
week. Nicely done, fellas.
Ran the table, baby. Ran the table. You know, the thing that sucks is that with the Bucks not being in the mix, I'm looking at the bottom more than I'm looking at the top. So, running the table, baby. Running the table.
Oh, he's closing out. He cheated.
No, I didn't.
I actually closed my screen because somebody tried to type in. So
He kept looking back at the computer. I
No.
told him to flip it, and he just
I wasn't going to do that before the Brewers just got a final out.
Excuse me.
Yep.
We won.
Excuse you.
I said all these teams.
He said, "Woo, we won."
Woo, we won.
I basically said all these teams.
I believe you. I don't believe him.
You don't believe that in the 9th inning, I'm not worried about after giving my opinion to the Monte Carlo about the Brewers winning 90 games based off my opinion after they simulated it 200,000 times that I wasn't going to see Angel Zerpa finally do something good for the team after McGill finally did something good for the team. The Brewers win 2-1, and we win on a clean sweep.
I don't know why nobody ain't believe in us. There's only so many teams.
Yeah, 30. 30.
Yeah, it's 30 teams, but there's only legitimately like 16 good ones, and you have all the bad ones.
The
playing
Bucks and below were very easy to figure out because the Bucks were 10.
And then you saw the games that were just
and then
on.
you saw the play-ins.
Yeah,
so you could take Golden State out, you could take Charlotte out, you could take Miami out. So it was pretty process of elimination-y.
Yeah, you really, literally, they compete for a 7-8 seed.
Well, there it is. We win, Brewers win. It's a good day all around, and you win when you work with Weed Man. Weed Man coming. That's my bad. I like when you do it alone. The Weed Man.
The Weed Man coming.
You didn't have as much energy. You can have a lush green, weed-free yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare. Fertilized my lawn, and I'm guessing based off the timing of the fertilizer, the rain's probably good, but I could probably use some sun.
The rain is drowning the water, but the grass is very green.
Indeed it is, and hopefully it's helping the fertilizer. Just needs some more sun. Whatever your needs are, it's kid and pet friendly, and they keep you updated with phone calls, text messages, however you want to receive the information. They're great about communication. Golf course quality fertilizer, effective weed control is all part of that winning game plan, and then you get 50% off your first treatment by going to weedman.com. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win. Kyle and Strouf had similar thoughts, similar questions / statements that they made to each other. I was like, all right, I'm just going to write that down. We're going to discuss it on the show today. So we're going to talk about, Kyle doesn't even know. You know exactly what happened.
I am very well
And Kyle's
aware,
like,
yes.
what happened? Well, Kyle's
he
going
doesn't
to remember what happened in 2 minutes.
There's nothing more meaningful that you can do for yourself, your family, or your friends than finally getting rid of that pain so they can enjoy time with you again, especially heading into vacation season. QC Kinetics takes care of your pain in the office, and you go right on with your day. It's that easy. If you say yes to any of these questions, you are the kind of patient that QC Kinetics regenerative treatments help every single day. If you have consistent joint pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back, the pain keeps you from getting a good night's sleep. If you're missing work or saying no to activities that you enjoy, if you don't want surgery or a long recovery, and you feel like you're at the end of your rope, taking medications every day just to get through. If you answered yes to any one of those, today could be your day to turn that corner and finally get relief. With locations in Mequon and Greenfield, plus weekend appointments, QC Kinetics treatments are made easy. Done in office, and you go about your day. The consultation is absolutely free, so don't wait. Give them a call today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
We have standards in Wisconsin. Cheese should squeak. Sports and tailgating go hand in hand with brats aplenty. And beef is a delicacy where each bite makes you close your eyes for a second. For 50 years, Bunzel's has been hand-selecting the finest beef, making homemade specialty sausages, and crafting award-winning jerky right here at home. Because Wisconsin is still cattle country, quality isn't optional. It's expected. And after 5 decades, Bunzel's still delivers. Stop in today at 90th and Burleigh or at bunzels.com.
The Island Resort and Casino welcomes you to another unforgettable golf season at Sweetgrass and Sage Run. Beginning in July, stay and play guests can preview the brand new 9-hole Cedar course, inspired by the golden age of golf. At the Island, your golf trip becomes a full resort experience with relaxing spa treatments and exceptional dining to thrilling casino action. Courses open May 1st. Plan your golf adventure today at islandresortgolf.com.
Gabe Neitzel here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mornings 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Kyle did just say that the rain is drowning the water.
I'm going to say grass.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. You, KBN Nation. So I'm reading all these on the Carbless Talking text line 800-990-3776. List is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I guess before we get into it, after 2 minutes of thinking through it, do you?
No. I don't know what you're talking.
What's wrong with you?
It was like
a lot.
It was like one of the few things we discussed.
Yes.
One of the few things we discussed.
And you literally like
it was the only thing you brought.
You
to the
said
table.
specifically.
That's not true because y'all the dog.
No, I actually didn't slot the dog for today.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can leave that one alone.
Actually, should we leave it up to fate?
Fate? What do you mean fate?
Should we get the first caller and let them pick? We either talk about Kyle's dog situation, which is fascinating, or talk about what Kyle said that Strouf also said.
What did me and you agree with?
We can leave it up to fate.
800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talking text line. The first person that Strouf sees light up the line has the choice of what we discuss because they're both very good. It's a win-win. So you are choosing what we discuss. First person, it's a race. 800-990. Kyle's like, I want to know what the...
Hey, I'm confused. I know what the dog one is. The other one I'm very confused about. The dog one is interesting. The other one that me and Strouf...
800-990-3776. You get to choose.
I bet you it's fascinating.
All right. Strouf's got somebody on the line. Josh in Kenosha, you have the read option.
Hey guys, good afternoon. I want to hear the dog story.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's the right pick.
The fact that Kyle said,
yeah. Well, I mean, I have no shame until y'all try to shame me.
Let's see if Randy in the dump truck. Oh, he's gone. All right, go ahead. The floor is yours, Kyle.
Oh, well, no. So it's been raining a lot, and so you don't really know what's going on, and Tuesday morning I'll wake up, Tuesday morning I wake up and I go outside and I see a dog across the street just kind of staring at me, and I'm like, huh?
Are you outside? You're outside?
Yeah, getting ready to go to work. I was getting ready to go to work, and so I saw a dog. I said, ooh, that neighbor doesn't have a dog. Well, that looks like my next door neighbor's dog. But you know what? Hey, I don't know what business they got going on. None of my business. So I saw the dog. I looked at it. It looked at me. I looked again, kind of like, you okay? And the dog looked at me kind of like, no. And I'm like, well, I got to get to work.
Stop.
Just
stop. You did not have telepathy with a dog.
Bro, when I say, listen, y'all don't.
The dog told you it was good?
The dog looked sad. It looked upset. But I said, I got to get to work. They'll figure it out. I said,
Who's Bill? The dog?
The dog will figure it out. It wasn't. Listen, the dog went to the nearest house and
across
honestly,
a road.
No, it's just right across the street from my next door neighbor. So
is that street a road with cars?
It's
Kyle.
It's not very used. And then yesterday, I do the same thing, and I look up and I said, baby, the dog. That dog was outside just like that yesterday, too. It's at the door. Now
Are you 110% positive that across the street they do not have that dog?
I'm 100% positive that they do not have that dog. But I'm like, who got this dog out? And I'm like, if she's babysitting the neighbor's dog, boy, oh boy, that dog is in trouble because it may not be around. And so I'm sitting there looking at it like, man,
because of you.
No, not my responsibility, not my job. So I said, baby, like, is that the neighbor's dog? She said, sure looked like it. I said, oh, okay. Well, then I went outside and I looked at the dog and I sent y'all the picture. The dog you saw the dog head.
The dog looked sad and
lost. It looked sad and lost and head was turned around.
But I thought you talked to the dog through telepathy.
It was 8:30. I had to get to work. So I said, well,
Kyle,
somebody going to have to get it figured out.
Help the dog.
Huh?
You got to help the dog.
I'm not helping that damn
Why
dog.
wouldn't you knock on your neighbor's door?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Because listen. Day one, maybe I should have helped, but you know what? I didn't know what was going on. None of my business. You mind yours, I mind mine. Day two, I'm like, okay, well, obviously somebody's dropping the ball around here, or maybe the dog is just what they do.
There's been dogs running around, like you have a neighbor that's been running chasing dogs before.
Yes. Louie! Yeah, Louie almost got loose a couple days ago. It's been a while. We saw Louie outside. They ain't got no leash on Louie. Them Huskies like to run. But, yeah, no, I saw the dog and I did nothing.
And this wasn't Louie.
No, this was not Louie.
This was today, right?
This was a little small dog, yeah.
This was today?
And yesterday.
Is baby girl at home right now?
Yes, she is.
Can you shoot her a text and say, what's the status of the dog?
Oh, she probably going to say if it's there or if it's not there. She don't care neither.
What's wrong with you guys?
Did you guys not have dogs growing up?
Or just even you're not a dog person. Like it's like
the dogs.
Now you're on record saying that you did nothing about said dog if something happens to said dog.
I am on record saying whoever is responsible for the dog, drop the ball if anything happens to that dog. It is not my responsibility. Listen, the dog was at the same house, the neighbor's house, which is crazy from across the street versus his actual own house. So I don't know what's happening there. But listen,
that wouldn't raise a flag to knock on the door.
And I looked at the dog, and the fact that the dog wasn't running, because usually. If it's the same dog I know, anytime that dog see people, arr, 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 and I'll be like, dog, shut up, move. Get your dog. Get it. But it was quiet. It looked all sad. It wasn't running. So I just assumed that.
If you were Kyle, would you have knocked on your neighbor's door to make sure they knew that their dog was unleashed across the street? 800-990-3776.
I assumed it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I assumed they knew. Why was the dog outside? 2 days in a row?
Now, let me ask you this question. At your neighbor's house where this dog presumably lives, because we just don't know what we can trust with you, is that dog ever outside unleashed?
No, but there's electric fence. Invisible fence. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe she's watching the dog. And, my neighbor across the street, she's been known to gluck a little bit too much. And so maybe she just messed up the...
Excuse me?
I'm just saying. So I'm just thinking maybe... I'm like, boy, this can end very poorly if she's supposed to be babysitting this dog.
One neighbor's neglectful. One neighbor's an alcoholic.
I'm not neglectful. I ain't my job.
I'm not calling you neglectful. I'm talking about the dog's owner.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where the dog... He might be on vacation, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't talk to my neighbors.
I would like to. I have an idea, Strouf. I think you and I should go to Kyle's neighborhood, not like pretending we don't know Kyle, and interview neighbors about the people that live at Kyle's house.
That would be hilarious.
They're going to think he did something illegal.
Exactly. They may.
Exactly.
My one neighbor found out I was on the radio one time. I tell y'all that or no?
No.
Oh, I didn't tell y'all that? Oh my gosh, the one.
So how come you're not into interviewing his neighbors about Kyle? I see him butt naked all the time. It's really disturbing.
Yeah, baby girl loves to leave those big old bay windows open, so I'll be sitting there, running around with my drawers.
Chips.
Come on now, close the window. Yeah, my neighbor found out I was on the radio. I don't tell them anything. I told them I work in communications. And so she was talking to baby girl one time because her letter got mailed to our house, so we took it next door, and baby girl said, "Oh, here's a letter. It got mailed here." She said, "Oh," and they call me Carl. They call me all the wrong names. I don't even.
Carl. That's so good.
I don't even correct them.
Carl Wallace.
I prefer they don't know.
You should not have said that. Anyone who ever calls in to this show,
I've been called everything.
Do not call him Kyle. He is Carl Wallace.
I've been called everything, and she said, I saw him on the YouTube. She's a Bears fan. I saw him on like a clip, social media clip. I didn't know he worked in radio. She said, yeah, he doesn't really tell people like that. But I got discovered by my neighbor.
Carl Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Dude, Carl,
Kevin is all type of name. I literally don't even correct them. I don't correct them. I'll be like, whatever it is, it's fine. Hopefully, you said somebody calling. Hopefully, it ain't my neighbors because
I don't know. There's no ID.
I hope and pray. But yeah, no. Carl didn't pick up the dog.
We go to the Carbless Talking text line, I believe, at 800-990-3776. You're on with Carl Brust Nortman.
Hey, Carl, what's up?
Hey, Dirty D, how you doing, girl? You living good? You surviving that rainstorm?
Yeah, is that dog okay?
I assume so, Dirty D.
Yeah, how could Carl be your favorite when he doesn't even care about dogs and you love dogs?
No. I don't want to go trespassing on somebody else's yard. No, we don't do that in my neighborhood.
That dog, that dog better be okay, or I'm gonna have it out with somebody.
Well, yeah, you should have it out with his owner that let the dog on the loose. It was raining outside. I couldn't believe the dog. The dog looked so
You
damn
left the
sad.
dog in the rain?
Well, no, I'm saying it survived the rain because it survived the rain the first day. Then I saw it again. That's when I took the picture to send it to y'all. This is day 2 of this dog just looking homeless, just sitting outside by itself.
Bring it in.
No,
Carl.
That
Give
dog
me
had
that
rabies.
address. Give me that address.
Yeah, give her the
me
address.
That address to that house.
Where do you live, Carl?
123 Mind Your Business Street.
Come on.
Excuse me?
Yeah, get him, D.
Hey, Carl, don't talk to me that way, Carl.
Yeah, come on, Carl.
Come on, Carl.
Sorry, Dirty D. I can't be telling people where I live at. Now,
That's okay.
You asked me.
I hope that poor dog is okay. I don't care where you live at. I just want to know if the dog is okay.
Oh, this is what I'll do, Dirty D.
If you had a chance to save Carl or the dog in a life-threatening situation, who would you save?
Come on now, Dirty D.
The dog?
Oh, come on. D.
Good answer.
Good answer.
That dog's like 12 years old.
Sorry.
Less rude
Sorry,
than
I
you.
still love you, Carl, but sorry.
I love you, Carl.
You clearly don't. You chose a dog you don't even know over me.
Oh, man.
Are people grabbing random dogs nowadays?
All that matters is everyone on the Carbless Talking text line is now calling you Carl.
Carl, Kevin, I'm telling, and I do
on the Carbless. Carbless Talking text line. Carl Wallace, Ben Brust, and Alex Strouf right now. I love that she would save the dog over you. That's so perfect.
That's fine. That's why the dog was outside by itself, because I'm not saving the dog. Listen, if the dog bites me, then what? Oh, the worst thing you're gonna do is put it down. Now I got rabies in my arm. Hell no. No risk is being taken.
You know, Carl and Baby Girl kind of sounds like a band name.
Carl and Baby Girl.
Carl and the Baby Girls.
Would y'all correct your neighbors? I don't talk to my I don't care if they know my name or not.
Your name is sacred, Carl.
No, well, here's the thing. I told it to him the correct way the first time. If you get it wrong after that, we don't need to communicate. So Carl, Kyle, Kevin, whatever they want, Keith, whatever they want to do. They knew it was a K, and I was like, cool, I get it. You talking to me?
Carl doesn't start with a K. Well, sometimes.
Carl starts with a C, doesn't
sometimes it does.
No, like George Carl, that's a last name, is a K.
I know one Carl with a K, but very rare. Very rare.
I don't know.
Isn't Carl Ravage? Isn't his first name a K?
Oh, very good. Very good.
Nice.
Carl Rove, isn't that a
I don't know who that is.
K?
Regardless, there are
Political
some
pundit
Carls
guy.
with a K.
Yeah. I don't know where you got that from.
I love
Carl
that.
Brust Nortman.
I love that you are Carl.
Would y'all have saved the dog though? Not saved.
Yes.
Not saved. It was fine.
I would have knocked on the neighbor's door, Carl.
And say what? Everybody else saw the dog too.
I said, "Hey, I'm Carl. I'm just checking in, making sure your dog's."
It's a conversation. I don't want to open up Pandora's box for them to think that we need to be.
Somebody asked a good question. Carl, did the dog have a collar on?
Couldn't see from that far. You also got the photo. Zoom in. Let me know.
Ron
on the key, you're up with Carl, Brust Nortman. Oh, he's gone.
Ron.
He hung up.
All right. Well, Jason Woolley's joining us next.
On Carl,
Brust Nortman.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
That is completely unacceptable. It is unacceptable for a team to
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Is acceptable? Unacceptable?
Unacceptable.
Unaccessible. Wait,
What?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, we've got some backups coming in from just south of Keefe all the way down through the Marquette. We got the westbound side of 94 hitting the brakes just before 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard, eastbound from about Mitchell Boulevard to 35th Street. And then on southbound 4394, we've got backups from Lincoln down to the KK River crossing. And checking the TMJ4 storm team forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, warm, rainstorms later on at night, a high of 66. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Got your tax refund? Before it mysteriously disappears, invested in something you'll actually see every day. Your home. At Exterior Pros and Baths, turn that refund into energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel. And they'll take it even further with $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings during the April savings event. But don't wait. This offer won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
Take it home this April at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. $300,000 is on the line, and you're at bat to win your share. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your April drawing entries all count toward another prize drawing in June. It's the Base Race Game Show. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
How are things at Kessler's Greenfield, Kelly?
Fantastic. I heard you have an idea for springtime. I love spring. I have a big collection of new life to show you.
New life is a spring thing.
Show us. I call it crosses and clovers. These are amazing. Well done, Kelly.
These are stunningly unique.
Kelly, the surface of this four-leaf clover is fantastic. What's it made of? Sarah, the surface of that lucky four-leaf clover is made of crushed black diamonds. Wow. I'm buying this one. How much? $185. In yellow gold vermeil, it's just $270. This cross, $90.
And these initials pendants?
These are $60.
Clovers, crosses, and personalized pendants.
And a leprechaun that says they're magically delicious. Sarah, that's a breakfast cereal.
Kelly, you've done well.
Extremely well. Extremely very well. Happy springtime, everyone.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
When you've been injured, you need a winning team on your side. Gruber Law Offices will fight for the results you deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices today, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
He was not taking out of context. He said the whole thing.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
I don't think that means much, though. Like, it very rarely happens.
Holding everybody accountable.
They need to be more mature.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Joining us on KBN, Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. We did realize that on the last segment, Kyle Wallace has been referred to by his neighbors as Carl, so he is Carl for the time being. Jason, welcome into the show.
Hello, Bill, and hello, Carl, and great to be with Alan producing the show.
It works. It works well. It works well indeed. Now, Jason, I think this offseason has been particularly interesting for the Green Bay Packers because now, as we've all sort of heard the speculation, once Adam Schefter put the Packers on the list interested in Dexter Lawrence, what do you make of this offseason? Now, let's assume nothing happens right now because until it happens, not saying they won't, not saying they will, it's not an offseason that makes you feel that much different, but the expectations are going to rise based off what you did last year. I'm like, are they going for it? Are they preparing for the future? Are they just doing the thing where like they're going to keep making the playoffs? I'm just trying to figure this out. Help me figure it out.
Yeah, I'm confused by your question, but I'm also confused by the reality of what their offseason has been. I don't really know what it's been, right?
Really?
And yeah, what do you think their offseason is?
Well, I think it's interesting that you say that. I think it's been sneaky good because Bryan Bulaga joined us on Monday, and he said that they haven't really done much. And I think completely opposite, Jason. When you think about the moves that they made, specifically when you're talking about they tried to improve the special teams with Sky Moore, getting the move of Javon Hargrave, and with the switch in the defense where we both probably agree they're going to probably play a little bit more zone defense if Jonathan Gannon continues to do what he's done in the past, right? Playing some cover 4, I think he's played before, and getting a guy like Benjamin St. Juste, who was the best cover corner according to Pro Football Focus in the NFL last year, grade-wise,
Wow.
And then bring in Zaire. I know, lack of snaps,
He
but then
played 35% of the snaps.
and then bring in Zaire Franklin as well. Like, I feel like those are a lot of sneaky good moves to really transition this defense over, especially when we're talking about Matt LaFleur saying getting rid of some of the disgruntled guys. And based off some things that you have told us about what you've seen from Quay in the locker room, not saying he's a bad dude, but saying that he seemed to know pretty early in the season he wasn't coming back to the Packers. Did you get that vibe, Jason?
I look forward to watching the pendulum shift as he,
Yeah, I don't know if I said that about Quay. Obviously, I did say that he had an offer on the table and he didn't take it. That could have been just money, right? At least at that point. I did think the way he talked after the playoff loss.
Got it.
I was like, And then obviously the way he talked when he got to Las Vegas and said he was looking forward to being used properly. I think they've had a lot of sneaky good. I guess I'll accept that answer.
Oh, well, thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Carl. But I don't know if it actually is good. It will be under the radar good if all these aforementioned players are what the Packers hope they are, right? I mean, Benjamin St. Juste is, I think, 29 or going to be 29. Anthony Hargrave is 33. Zaire Franklin is going to be 30 or is 30. If they were to acquire Dexter Lawrence, he is going to be 29 in November. Sky Moore, I don't know how old he is. 28, I'm guessing.
That would be my guess.
Fact check me on that, Alan. And so, yeah, I mean, none of these are, obviously,
25.
None of these are Micah Parsons. Oh, so he's, okay, well, there you go. He's the one guy that kind of fits the previous model of free agent pickups with Goody, which were his best footballs ahead of him, right? Benjamin St. Juste is older than you would expect him to be given his experience level. He was in Washington for a few years first. But, yeah, I saw the same stat as Carl did about, his grade. But, if he was that good, he would play more than 35% of the defensive snaps. He just would. Right? So, I mean, they could have – they definitely filled some holes. But I was just driving on a couple of streets here in Green Bay And the pothole problem is major. Like I think there was a pretty large amount of roads that apparently did not handle the winter very well. And some potholes you can fill with just a little bit of cement or whatever they use, right? Tar, whatever. Other potholes are deeper, and you have to fill them with more material. And again, as I go through my position-by-position previews on Channel 3000, like, I haven't even gotten to the defense yet, and I would argue that every position I've done, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and offensive line, have varying degrees of potholes on the depth chart. Now, the quarterback one, obviously you have your franchise quarterback. Is he going to elevate his game this year to truly franchise player level? Hopefully, if you're a Packers fan, right? Who's going to be the backup to Josh Jacobs, who played through a painful knee injury all of last season? Well, I don't know. You certainly can't count on Marshawn Lloyd to be that guy. And as much as I like Chris Brooks as a guy that's the kind of guy they need in their locker room, I'm not sure that I want to see him if Josh Jacobs can't go carrying the ball 28 times for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't think he's capable of what they got from Emmanuel Wilson last year when Jacobs missed time. The wide receivers, yes, they moved on from 2 guys, one that they traded and one that they let sign in free agency, but they got 2 more guys who are in the last year of their contracts. So there's a good chance they're going to draft somebody there. I mean, not a great chance, but a decent chance. Tight end, who do you feel good about other than Tucker Kraft? And the offensive line, I played a game with Tausch today where I said, is he a Steinhoffel's employee or a Packers backup lineman? And
let's play that.
And this is not a dig at Tausch. He got like 3 of them wrong.
Wow.
Because there's a bunch of guys that are little known, and that doesn't mean that they're not capable of rising up. But my point is that they still have a lot of holes, and they have 8 picks, and they're not going to fill them all. And then they're going to have to find some more bargains on the street. Is that possible? Yes. But I go back to my overarching view of this team in 2026, which is if they all stay healthy, I really like their chances of at least playing for a trip to the Super Bowl. But no one ever stays that healthy. Homer had a good line to me yesterday because I said, well, the 2014 team did. And he said, yeah, and you've been covering the team how long? I said, it was season 31 for me. And he's like, so once in 31 years, you saw a team that had that kind of good fortune injury-wise? So, yeah, I don't think they've done enough for me to say, boy, what a sneaky good offseason they've had. They've filled some holes, and if all those guys, every single one of them, is what they're hoping for as opposed to what Nate Hobbs was for them, then they've got a chance.
Nate Hobbs never played at the level of at least 2 of them. We were talking about a 2-time Pro Bowl and Javon Hargrave, and also talking about Zaire Franklin, who was an All-Pro. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just optimistic. It is the all-season, Jason.
You are an optimistic guy. I appreciate the fact that you have that gene, and I hope you're right because it makes things interesting. But like Sky Moore, for example, all right, he ranked in the top 10 in returns both for kickoffs and punts. He had 1 long return in each of those. And previously, the Chiefs he had lost his nerve. He was fumbling the ball constantly. So which Sky Moore did we get, right? Benjamin St. Juste, are we going to get a guy that in 35% of the snaps was so good in zone coverage, and now somehow he ends up playing 75% of the snaps? Is he going to play at the same level, or is he going to be the former 3rd-round pick that Washington moved on from and signed basically a minimum deal with the Chargers, right? Is Zaire Franklin, again, if Zaire Franklin, and I don't know him at all, I know Goody liked him coming out in the draft and tried to get him once before, but if we're being honest, and I don't know how it's going to play out, but if he is really at the top of his game, what the hell are the Colts getting rid of him for, right?
Scheme fit, maybe?
Hargrave,
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I mean, from some of the people that I talked to in Indy who know the Colts way better than I do, they were kind of happy to get him off the roster. Not because he's a bad dude. He's a great guy. He's a beloved locker room guy. But I think they think he's maybe not the same player anymore. I mean, he was just an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler in 24, right? So, and then the Hargrave thing, that's the wild card to me. Because he was great with Gannon, but that was also, 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
And he was surrounded by a
top of that,
ton of talent, too, which helps.
Right.
Was he not good in San Francisco either?
Well, I think he was good the one year, but it wasn't the other year. He tore his triceps or biceps or something. He played 4 games.
He wasn't bad.
So
last
I'm
year
just saying.
But like you said, wasn't
great.
bad. Like in your head, I feel like I have compared Kyle to thinking Javon Hargrave is somehow become Aaron Donald for him.
Don't listen to him, Jalen.
Nah, I don't even think you think that.
Crazy.
Just crazy. Jason, you played the Steinhoffel game with Tausch on the backups of the offensive line. But the real story to me is the 5 guys that are playing offensive line. And so the way I've looked at this whole Dexter Lawrence thing is, if they made this move, this would be a very significant move, right? After Micah Parsons last year, going to get a Dexter Lawrence. My fear would be is that it's a great move, but I'm scared for Jordan Love with this offensive line based off how the offensive line, without all these guys that didn't even play together once last year, with how much pressure he was under in the second half of the season. So I'm just scared if they make a big move, are they equipped this year to take advantage of all these big type players for this next season?
Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, I think I don't want to underestimate their starting 5. Right? Because, I think Jordan Morgan was inconsistent whenever he played, but he never played the position that he wanted to play. Like, remember, this is a guy, no one was saying when he came out, this guy's going to be like Elton Jenkins, he can play everywhere. Right? And he played everywhere but center during his first 2 years. And the one time he played left tackle, it was in that JV game, and he didn't play great. Okay?
So
that's part of it. No, he didn't play great. But again, maybe that's part of it because they were also he was playing with other backups and whatever. Anyway, my point is that he could play at a very high level. There's a reason why he was drafted in the first round. He could also struggle. And if he does, your fears are well-founded. I like Aaron Banks. I like the idea of Aaron Banks. But what we saw from Aaron Banks last year, I think even Aaron Banks would say, between the injuries and some of his inconsistent play, was not the best representation of what he's capable of. Again, if he plays at the level that they paid him to play at, which, again, with the restructure, they've given him a king's ransom in the last 12 months, they need him to be a Pro Bowl level guard and helping a center who only has 10 career starts at the position be better. Anthony Belton, I always think of David Bakhtiari, something David Bakhtiari told me after his rookie season where he played left tackle all year. And I said, you had a good year. He said, no, I had a good year for a rookie. What if I do the same thing next year, it ain't good enough. It's not even close to good enough. And Anthony Belton has to have that same attitude. And then their best offensive lineman, bar none, is coming off at least a partially torn patellar tendon. And we've gotten no information on his recovery, if he had surgery, if he didn't. So I don't know where he's at in terms of his readiness, because that's not an injury that the reason why Rasheed Walker got the job in Carolina was that their starting left tackle ruptured his patellar tendon in a playoff game, and Yosh Nijman, who was supposed to be their backup, retired abruptly. So if you've got a patellar tendon injury, I'm nervous, especially if you're my best offensive lineman. So, yeah, what I was trying to illustrate with the Steinhoffel's game is that not only are we uncertain about the starters, but we don't even know who some of these backups are. There was one guy that I didn't know he was on the team. And I would like to think that that's my job. And I think I'm pretty good at my job. But I was like, Carson, what? Who is this guy? I must have missed that transaction.
I think you get a pass on that one because a lot's going to change, I'm sure, as who they bring in and maybe who they draft.
All the players. I don't think that that's an unfair expectation, and I need to be better. Dang it.
Well, that's accountability right there. Jason Wilde on the Yuengling guest line. All right, I'm not doing this, I swear. You may feel like this because we had this conversation earlier, and I don't want this to be something. I just want to know, are you confused and shocked? We still haven't heard from Gannon, correct? I'm not losing my mind.
No, we haven't. So I was at Lambeau today because they moved us to our new office area and the new media area. And I talked to Jason Wallers, their VP of Communications, because he had told me that they were planning now, once they were into where they needed to be with all their facility stuff, including the media auditorium, that after the players report for the off-season program, which is Monday. Well, now we're hoping to talk to them after the draft. And look, I think very highly of Jason. We have a really good working relationship. I respect him. I know there are some challenges working in that building. There's no way in God's green earth, like when they tried to hire me back in 2015, that I could have ever worked there. I'd have gotten fired really quickly. But this, he knows I feel this way, so I'm not saying anything behind his back. It is absolutely ridiculous that we have not spoken to the defensive coordinator. Insane. My guy Aaron Nagler over at Cheesehead TV had a good line about how we've circled the moon sooner than we have talked to Jonathan Gannon. So and I would say this I did say it to Jason. I would say this to Ed Policy, and I probably am going to at some point. Because, again, I like to think I'm a little bit different in terms of, my grandparents had season tickets when they played at State Fair Park in the 1940s. Like, I was at County Stadium when Favre ran when he wasn't supposed to in the last game at County Stadium. Like, I come from a season ticket holder family, and I just think that, and this is not even because they're owned by the community. I think there's a higher standard if you're going to talk about how you're owned by the community all the time. But no team in the league should hire a new defensive coordinator on January 28th and have him still not have spoken to the local media. I know that Jason has tried to make that happen. I'm not blaming him specifically. I don't know what the reasoning has been throughout the whole process, but there's a lot of fans who care very deeply about this team and spend a lot of money on their tickets and their jerseys and everything else. I think they deserve to hear from the guy that's going to be running the defense, and I look forward to when that actually happens.
Jason, to your point, I know the Detroit Lions hired a brand new offensive coordinator, and I can just see how their social media was talking about on February 12th that he finally spoke out. So they were talking about in February.
Finally on February 12th.
Yeah, and how they were like, oh, he finally spoke.
Finally.
Hold my Yuengling.
And did a one.
Hey, hold my Yuengling.
So I can only understand the frustration.
Jason, we appreciate it. And, I've been giving away these buy one, get ones and all these Price Palermo's pizzas for like 4 months. I got new deals every month, and we still didn't know. So we'll talk to you soon.
All right, boys. Take care. Be good.
And right now, it's buy one, get one.
Love me that.
Yeah, and it's at Metro Market and Pick and Save, which means twice the pizza and twice the flavor that you know and love. With my wife heading to be with friends this weekend, I'm solo bolo, which doesn't mean that I'm going to get any less pizza. It just might mean I might get more because that means I'm not going to want to cook and clean Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, which means Palermo's might be all three of my meals this weekend. And buy one, get one at Pick and Shave and Metro Market is something you cannot pass up. So taste what all that screaming is about at your local grocer's freezer. Like I mentioned, Jim Rutledge said something interesting. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I'm with you on moving on.
Yeah, move on. Like a bad relationship.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, it looks like we've got an incident eastbound 94 at Mitchell Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. This is not the best time for this to be happening since the game is letting out. But at this point, we've got delays eastbound from Hawley Road all the way through to 35th. Westbound side backing up from 27th Street to Hawley Road. Southbound 43 backing up from Keefe all the way down through the Marquette. And then we've also got delays westbound 894 out of the Mitchell Interchange all the way past Loomis. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, warm. Rainstorms later on at night, a high of 66. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Heck yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strouf for Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 2 in Brookfield, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, to buy my fiance's dream engagement ring. You don't become Wisconsin's most trusted and respected name in diamonds on accident. Robert Hack Diamonds has been in Wisconsin for almost 80 years, serving the Milwaukee area and all of the state with top-notch customer service and all the help you need along the way. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I got the girl right, but I wanted to get the diamond right too, and Robert Hack Diamonds made sure that happened. If you're looking to take that next step just like I did, there's only one place to go. That's Robert Hack Diamonds, 3 locations in the Milwaukee area. Tell them I sent you, and whether you like me have no idea what you're doing or have a really good idea of what you're doing, go to the best in Wisconsin. You want that day to be special, and you want that ring to be special. They created my fiance's dream engagement ring, and they can create yours too. Visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com, or in Greenfield or Brookfield. And just like me, you'll leave that store saying, heck yeah, because of Robert Hack Diamonds.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
The Run for the Roses is coming to St. Kate the Arts Hotel. Join us Saturday, May 2nd for the Kentucky Derby Day in partnership with Woodford Reserve. Watch the race live, sip on specialty cocktails including the classic mint julep, and dress to impress. Best hat and best dress contests are on the card. Admission is free, or you can upgrade to VIP for $75 for exclusive food stations and 2 complimentary cocktails. Visit stkatearts.com to RSVP or grab your tickets at stkatearts.com.
An open house like no other, our Siding Unlimited and Outdoor Living Unlimited open house brings in product reps so you can see, touch, feel the product, and talk to the manufacturer reps directly from Pella, Sunrise, Marvin Windows and Doors, LP SmartSide, Certainteed Roofing, TimberTech Decking, County Pavers, and Screen Rooms. Everything is here for your next project at one place, one time on Saturday, April 25th from 9 to 1 p.m. Details at sidingunlimited.com and outdoorlivingunlimited.com.
The Island Resort and Casino welcomes you to another unforgettable golf season at Sweetgrass and Sage Run. Beginning in July, stay and play guests can preview the brand new 9-hole Cedar course, inspired by the golden age of golf. At the Island, your golf trip becomes a full resort experience with relaxing spa treatments and exceptional dining to thrilling casino action. Courses open May 1st. Plan your golf adventure today at islandresortgolf.com.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Been using Bank CMG for over 8 months now, and they are in the local areas of the Madison and Milwaukee areas. And what stood out to me is the people, the ability to reach out and have the service that you need from your bank, and also the offerings. When I think about Bank CMG, I do the banking side, and then I've gotten to know different people and the trust that I have with them. Then they offered a new product that they have in the all-in-one loan. And I've been working with the all-in-one loan team. I've closed. I've been utilizing that for my mortgage, refinance, and it's helping me save money on interest and paying down my principal, because this isn't a forever home for me. And so when we do so, we'll have more money in our pockets due to this all-in-one loan. And we can maybe grow from there. So whatever your goals are, they can help you meet them. And if you're a business banker, well, you work with a big-time bank that has local people. So they understand the urgency you need. You have people not bouncing around to different people directly working with you, which will make your experience amazing. So check out bankcmg.com. That's bankcmg.com. Now, yesterday on Jim, Matt, and Molly, 100.5 ESPN Madison from 4 to 6, they continued more conversation on the Wisconsin athletic department. I found this particularly interesting, but before we get to that, I just want to remind you, it's Kyle Brust Nortman today. It's Ben, Kyle, and Strouf. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. You can always get in there. I see a great picture from Tyler, who is just yelling, Kyle, stop. Celebrating with his baby girl. Wow, this is actually really big. I got to read this. I can't do the Brewers again because Kyle's going to mess that up. What up, everyone? Celebrating my baby girl leaving her old job and starting her own business.
All right. Look at that entrepreneur.
Celebrating with an ice-cold Carl Bliss.
Love that. Love that, Tyler and Bree.
Speaking of
how was he able to hear that Kyle's now Carl? If we turned the Car Bliss Talk and text line today into the Carl Bliss.
They probably got in the car and listened to us.
Well, I will say this. Strouf made a comment saying, Carl doesn't start with a K, it starts with a C.
There's so many Carls with a K.
There's so many Carls
with a K.
That was not my comment.
Whose comment was it?
That was Ben's.
No, it was not.
I'm pretty sure it was you who said that.
It was you, bud.
No, you don't even...
I don't know what I say half the time.
I said, I know a Carl with a K.
He did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
He
You're right.
did say
You're
that.
right.
Strouf,
Pat yourself on the back.
No,
say my bad.
No.
Hand up. Pat on the back. That's on me.
He lies every day.
Yes, he is a habitual liar.
He really is.
You're so full of it.
No. I mean, like, honestly, if we checked each show for lies, it's every day. It's consistent. Kyle and I have called out a lie every day for at least the last 2 months.
If we go back through the transcript,
I can do that right
you just be like, how many times has Strouf or been called a lie or you a lie?
Look for lie. Yeah, a lie. It would come out. Because like you said today, you don't know too many Carls with a K. You got, thanks to ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, Carl Malone. You got Carl Anthony Towns. You have, I don't know, Carl Brooks from the Green Bay Packers.
It's traditionally spelled with a C.
Now, there's a lot. Well, I don't think that's 100% true.
You don't get to decide what is true and not true with all your lies.
Yeah, Strouf. You're the last one who gets to decide that.
You can look that
You
up
spew
later.
lies.
I do want to hear from Jim Rutledge on Jim, Matt, and Molly, which now he's just going to ignore me. Now that we've called him a lie, he's trying to clear his name.
I don't know why he's trying to clear his name. Legitimately, this has become a thing.
I'm trying to figure out how
often you lie. You lie 3 times a week.
The last,
okay, fine. Go back to the lies.
The last 10 shows, I've been called a liar 6 times.
There it is.
Not counting today.
60% of the time. Well, now 70.
It's a lie every time.
77% of the time now.
Correct.
The majority come from Kyle specifically, usually during chaotic or comedic segments.
Comedic?
It's just nothing funny about being
being a liar.
It tends to cluster up where things go off the rails. For example, Wheel of Strouf or Guess Who on Fridays.
By the way, what is a core value here of this company?
Honesty.
How do you think you're doing on that one?
I think I'm doing great.
Now you just lied again.
No,
we have evidence of you lying, and then he says he's doing good at being honest, Kyle.
There's a fundamental difference between being a liar and maybe misremembering the truth.
Okay, well, sometimes you kind of intertwine the two.
I say things that I believe to be true. And what did they say in The Office? It's not a lie if you believe it, or is that Seinfeld?
Strouf, you'll say,
so you just lied again on where it's from.
No,
you're just a liar. You're just a habitual liar. You know, it's crazy.
I hate you guys.
What did he say earlier this week?
Again.
I've worked out, 6 times, 7 times. I don't know.
6, 7 times. You know.
What did I say?
You just made up you always say I've done this, but then you do 2 numbers, so you don't. You're lying.
Counts every statistic of their life.
I mean, you're
supposed to be keeping track for a donation that's going to a charity.
Have you worked out?
Yeah. When's the last time you worked out?
Been at least a week.
Is that a lie or is that the truth? We don't know anymore.
At least that means it might have been 2 weeks.
I think it was last Thursday.
Oh my goodness!
Maybe last Wednesday. Let me check.
Hey, no. What you should do is go back to your handy dandy transcript
Thursday,
thing.
April 9th.
Okay.
So a week ago today.
Yeah, a week ago today. But what I want you to now do is we're going to play that audio I teased on the other side here from Jim Rutledge. Plus, you're going to find the audio of you when you said, Ben, it's me. When we were all trying to tell you
20 days
that when you hit the 21-day mark, motivation will dip. And you're like, oh, it's me. I'm not worried about it. That's not going to happen to me. We're literally right there.
What happens when you give somebody steroids and they don't work out? Because that was
I'll look up that while he does all the things and figure out his lies during the break, okay? We'll be back.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
And that Alex Strouf, you look like you had something to say.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Truth Nation, it's that time again for the Tory Low Community Cleanup. Mark your calendars for Saturday, April 18th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. as we come together to clean up the city of Milwaukee. Be part of making a difference in our community. The Tory Low Community Cleanup, Saturday, April 18th, 8 to noon. Sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, Waste Management, and presented by the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewerage District, your clean water partner, serving Greater Milwaukee for 100 years.
Turn your dream kitchen into a reality with the IKEA Dream Kitchen event. Now through April 21st, IKEA family members save 10% when they spend $3,000 or more on section kitchen cabinets and eligible appliances and countertops. That's modern style, smart storage, and everyday functionality designed your way. Plus, section cabinets come with a 25-year limited warranty. Not sure where to start? IKEA's expert kitchen planners are here to guide you every step of the way. Your dream kitchen is closer than you think. So visit IKEA Oak Creek or IKEA.us today.
Mark Tosher here. People ask, why did I join UW Credit Union? Well, let's break it down. Convenient local branches, easy to use mobile banking app, rewards checking with early payday, and that beautiful Bucky debit card. Also, they've been serving Wisconsin since 1931, which means they have local expertise that's actually local. So stop by a branch or visit uwcu.org to join today and become a UW Credit Union member like I did. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
It all started with a small storefront and a big promise. Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Don't let a busted garage door get you down. Call my friends at Geist today. For 70 years, Geist has been the trusted garage door authority in Wisconsin. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to get your exact needs. For swift and reliable garage repair solutions, go to geistdoors.com. That's GEIS doors.com. You can also visit their amazing showroom in Brookfield, featuring hundreds of doors and openers and their custom design room.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
One of the most important concepts in sports is don't drop the ball. Are you dropping the ball with your estate plan? When was it last updated? Have you even done one at all? It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jason Wilde for Walney Legal Group. There's a lot at stake for you and your family when it comes to wills, trusts, probate, and elder planning. At Walney Legal, that's all they do. Tailored documents. No confusing legal jargon. Just thoughtful guidance. Do the blocking and tackling to protect your family. Start a conversation today at walneylegal.com.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
Got your tax refund? Before it mysteriously disappears, invested in something you'll actually see every day. Your home. At Exterior Pros and Baths, turn that refund into energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel. And they'll take it even further with $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings during the April savings event. But don't wait, this offer won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Joining us now, hot off the press, because we don't have a lot of time and I want to get to him. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf, and on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776 is Leroy in Milwaukee. Leroy, how are you doing?
Giannis Antetokounmpo forever. From the last time. Giannis Antetokounmpo forever. Y'all know it, family, y'all. I've been doing good from the last call, y'all. But just think about this, KBN Nation. Y'all my family. Kyle, Brust, and Norman, y'all. Come on, Kyle. Brust, Norman, y'all with me. Just think about this. Tyler Hero, Kawhi Leonard, and Miles Turner coming off the bench or starting. He could start. Come on, family, y'all. Give me this moment. I gotta have this moment. I know it's just a dream and a fantasy, but just to keep him.
Where to create the Kawhi Leonard?
Come on. You gotta be with me, Kyle. Come on.
Yeah. Kawhi.
Yeah. Come on, Brust. One more time. Let me celebrate one more time. I love y'all.
Celebrate. Oh, yeah. All right. Don't stop the dancing. Kawhi Leonard somehow on the Bucks. Don't make sense. All right. Don't stop the dancing.
Yeah. I mean, Leroy, we all can dream.
We all. That's not a dream. That's a fantasy.
I mean, Tyler Hero. No.
Also, Kawhi's old as dirt.
Kawhi's old, and Kawhi. You think Kawhi's leaving his home state and he's leaving Los Angeles
again? He needed his spirits lifted.
Yes, Kawhi.
Let's just build a team with no logic.
Kawhi.
Let's build a team with just who do we want?
9 seed Kawhi, who led the Clippers to lose last night and got put out the playoffs.
This is supposed to be raising spirits.
Well, I'm just saying I don't know why we would want him, but come on. Yeah.
Kawhi,
yeah. Oh, why, Kawhi? Why don't you come here?
Why, Kawhi? You can turn that down for a second, Strouf, because I have a question for you.
Okay.
Did you do anything I asked you to do in the break?
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'll have it ready for the next segment.
What is that specifically?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, for those, it's unfair to the audience that wasn't with us. You need to fill them in.
I haven't worked out in a week. You told me after the first 3 weeks I'd dip out, and it's been more than 3 weeks. I made it about 5 weeks consistently.
But week 3 and week 4 before week 5, there was a major dwindling. You haven't benched in 2 weeks.
Well, I wasn't benching to begin with. Only on Sunday. So, yeah, you told me something. I said, no, it's me. It's me. Ben, it's me. And, yeah, we'll listen to it in a little bit. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, look at now he's going to play puppy dog.
I mean,
you guys are so mean to me.
He's ashamed. He should be ashamed of himself.
Oh, poor me, victim card now. Brutal.
No. He should be ashamed of himself. He sat there, he got embarrassed, and he was all excited about how he's going to work out, and then he quit. He quit. Can't believe you just quit like that. Shame on you, Strouf.
We'll find out how much Strouf lied in that moment, too. But before we do that, just know that I still have the offer on the table for him to be a guest pass to the Princeton Club. Drop off my daughter and Strouf at daycare.
You don't want the folks at the Princeton Club.
I can drop off Strouf at daycare. It's free child care with the membership.
You're putting me in daycare?
Yes, sir. Get my workout in, pick you up. I can toss you in the pool so you swim around. Yeah, Madison locations, Milwaukee locations. New Berlin's amazing. It's clean. They cheer you up. When you walk in, they're smiling. They just have an environment, an atmosphere where you're going to get better. And if you have that healthy foundation of a healthy body, your growth will start from there. So we'll be back in 2 minutes to hear how much of a liar Alex Strouf is.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Grounded.
Eastbound on 94, we've basically got delays coming in from 76th Street pretty much all the way through to 35th. Part of the problem at Mitchell Boulevard, the right lane is blocked with an incident, so careful with that. On the westbound side, it's pretty hefty from about 17th Street all the way through to Hawley Road. More delays west of Highway 100 all the way out towards Moreland Road. Southbound 43, a heavy ride from Keefe down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. Northbound has got some backups as well from the base of the high-rise bridge all the way up to North Avenue. And then we've got on southbound 894 from just before Beloit Road. It's going to be slow all the way through the Hale interchange to about 68th Street. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, warm. Rainstorms later on at night, a high of 66. For the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
414.
It's
414.
raining.
414.
Cats.
414.
And dogs.
414.
That I don't help.
Facts. 4.
It's not my business.
Okay, the context there. I got to cut this one off right away. Kyle left the dog that's his neighbor's across the street that was out in the rain all night.
Sure was. It floated away like the trees. I said, bye-bye, last.
414.
Yeah.
414.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Louie who escaped Kyle's watch one time as he was
Louie
running around the neighborhood.
Louie good.
Louie good now.
Bye-bye.
I don't know this dog's name.
4.
I'm sure I heard it.
414.
Yeah.
Kyle Wallace.
4.
Ben
I'm
Brust.
from the...
Alex Strouf running the show. 800-990-3776. The Milwaukee Brewers get it done 2-1. For those who may not have heard, in the 7th inning, 3 straight bunts from the 7, 8, 9 hitters got it done.
Brandon Sproat.
Brandon Sproat through
Brandon Sproat.
6
Brandon Sproat.
innings
Brandon Sproat.
and 2/3.
Brandon Sproat.
Still has a 6.0 ERA.
6 strikeouts too, right?
Yeah, bro.
But 6 2/3 for Brandon Sproat, which was great.
Yeah.
3 straight bunts leading to a run to make it 2-1. Trevor McGill came in the 8th, struck out to end the ending Dalton Varsho, the Wisconsin native.
Oh.
And he was barking at Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Really?
Yes, Trevor McGill and Vlad Guerrero Jr. were getting into it. I love it. I love sports, man. The game within the game, the athletes at the highest of their peak getting after each other.
Got to. That's a big fella. And you know
By
what?
the way, what a response. I mean, like, again, we go back to the fact that Murphy, I think the conversation is overblown. Like, he had his guys back. He said, don't boo Trevor after he blew another save or a high leverage opportunity. And McGill was an all-star last year. He had 30 saves for the team. And I think that was Murphy's way of saying, I got your back, right? Like, telling the fans, I thought that was a little weak considering everything he's done last year. He's off to a rough start.
But
also, they had, at that point, that was the 5th game they had lost in a row, I think, when he did that.
Yep. Was that Monday?
No, it might have been the 6th.
Tuesday.
Regardless, if 5th or 6th, those games are getting confusing for me and Kyle. The 5th and 6th losses.
Too many losses in a row to keep track.
Yeah, we don't like to count those. It's not fun to count. It's easier to count up when you're winning.
It sure is.
Very easy to keep track of those. Don't like to remind myself, oh yeah, it's this many they've lost in a row. But like I'm trying to get to here is this is what you want to see. And it's not the prettiest. Those aren't 10-2 wins. But the Blue Jays, despite having a horrible record to start the year, were in the World Series last year. They have some injuries, but so do the Brewers. The Brewers have plenty of injuries. Instead of find a way to sneak out 2 games out of 3 is really a good thing to take from after losing 6 straight. So I just wanted to update that it wasn't the most beautiful thing to watch. 3 straight bunts, some may find beautiful.
You got to get it how you live, man.
You find a way to win, and that's all that matters. Now, I do want to get to something that I talked about a while, is Jim Rutledge, who's currently on in Madison. Kyle's a big house guy. He likes, he likes buildings and development.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Rutledge had this to say about the Wisconsin athletic director position.
Fixer-upper is not a hot mess. Hot mess to me is like a house that's been condemned. You know, like this is the Badger athletic program is not a condemned house. They are a fixer-upper.
Okay.
And that's just me. I mean, it is semantics, right. And I'm not like, I don't want to get caught up in it, but I just think it's worth pointing out that if you're coming in here, it is a positive as an athletic director that all you really have to focus on right now, because to Maui's point, those other sports have great coaches and they're self-sufficient. You don't have to do anything with that except let it roll.
Did he say something that we all kind of can agree with?
100%.
Now, we did have the question the other day of, like, is it a good job? Mm-hmm. Right? And it just was open-ended. You let us know how you feel, because it's all based off the success of football. And so, to Jim's point, if you come in, and Mac did, look, how about this? If Mac couldn't screw up women's hockey and women's volleyball, you can too. You cannot screw it up too.
I mean, right now it's in a really good position where they're both championship contending programs, Big Ten winning programs, Final Four competing programs, and so it is hard to mess that up. So I actually agree with Jim Rutledge that sometimes people were acting like, they were exaggerating the situation with this athletic program, thinking because the football program was the problem and they're not winning at the rate that we expected it to, people really were acting like, oh my gosh, who would want to come to Wisconsin? When in reality, I agree with Jim. You look at it as an opportunity to say, well, this is a really good athletic program at a prestigious university, and all I have to do is go in there and roll up my sleeves and find a way to enhance this football program, find a way to talk to some of the incredible donors that they have and one of the best institutions in the country. I think I can do that. So I'm right there with them. Some people think that it's condemned. Absolutely not. Fixer-upper, I wouldn't even say it's a fixer-upper. I would say it basically is a house that was foreclosed on, and you're saying, you know what, I got to do some updates, but I can clean it up a little bit. It's not a lot of work that has to be done, because once you get the football program up and running, you'll be good. I don't think we're in that bad of shape. Personally, I don't. I think you just got to get rid of somebody.
Yeah, well, again, when you say foreclosed on, I'm even thinking to myself, the way, I don't know if there's many houses like this, but I would probably say the bathrooms are pristine.
Oh, wow.
Right? The kitchen is great.
Okay, then what else do you got to fix up? This is two great places now.
The master bedroom hasn't been updated in 30 years.
Yeah, I like that.
But it's worked for them for so long that they didn't have to change the master bedroom.
Well,
houses would fix all of that and leave the master, right? Everything.
Ben.
It hasn't changed with the times. It's an outdated house.
No, Ben.
They need to raise money and fix that master bedroom, which is the football program.
No, Ben, they didn't hire Brust Contracting, right? They hired the wrong contractor.
Brust Contracting.
I don't know if that's what it's called.
Oh, Integrity Builders.
Integrity. Where did I get Brust Contracting?
Well, my dad did own and operate Brust Plumbing.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
How many businesses does this guy have?
Hey,
he was a hairdresser.
Which is crazy, especially when you're as a guy who watched Rush Hour, like yourself, knowing a hairdresser in Rush Hour.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very funny. No, your dad is not like that.
How'd you get that hairline with a father that's a hairdresser?
How did he let that has nothing to do with anything. And by the way, I told you this story when my dad cut my hair one time. I had to stop him because he was giving me the 1970s line on the back of my head all the way up to my skull.
Is hairdresser the right label for him?
I don't know.
I feel like barber might have been. Did he call himself a hairdresser?
I have to ask him. But I can tell you, I'd come home from like a sport.
Yeah.
And someone would be in like the laundry room getting their hair cut by my dad.
Did he use scissors or a buzz? What did he do?
Scissors.
And did he ever do like a swoop and he had a comb and
he would do like,
No, did he style it though?
Yes, he would cut it.
No, I mean
now we're going too far.
I'm saying he styled it.
I mean, this is 1991.
Okay, different styles.
Like.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I was born in 91.
Y'all some liars. 91.
This is the 90s.
Well, getting back to my whole point. The whole point is this: the Wisconsin Badger football program. When you're getting back to the master bedroom analogy, since we're talking about houses, they did hire somebody to try to update the master bedroom, but they did a horrific job. They were didn't know how to paint. They didn't know how to fix the closet. They didn't know what to do. And the Badgers at this point need to get somebody else, in my opinion, to fix the master bedroom, which is the football program. And that's why I believe that this is not a bad house. This is not a bad situation for anybody to walk into, simply because Wisconsin has a lot of rich alumni. You have guys like Big Cat who said, "Hey, I reached out to the athletic
That's not
program."
Rich enough. And I love Big Cat.
You said,
he's not rich enough.
If he's offering,
to help, but he's not rich enough to change a program.
Not to change a program. But if he's
Mark Cuban's check is his net worth.
No, I get it. But what I'm saying
roughly,
is,
I don't know.
What I'm saying is in order to build the program where you need folks like Big Cat who may be offering $500,000 to $1 million, whatever he's offering. If he's offering $500,000, if you can find if you find 100 people that can offer you $100,000 to $500,000, you are building a good nest. Now, of course, you have to get people who can give you the big dollar donations, but anybody that is looking to enhance themselves, you can look at political campaigns. What do? They talk about getting as many dollar amounts as possible. So if the Badgers can find a way to build up the amount of people who are giving $100,000 to $500,000, then all that does is builds a great foundation. And when you get those big guys, right, the big money dudes, people who donate the $5 to $20 million or $5 to $10 million. That's how you build a program. Right now, I think Wisconsin's not working hard to try to find the $100,000 to $500,000. Because in basketball, Ben, you tell me $300,000 can get you a good bench player, a decent bench player, right?
Mm-mm.
Are you mean to tell me that the 10th man on the Badger bench is making $300,000?
Well, they only play 8. If you only play 8,
but they play.
You said 300,000 isn't enough.
The Badgers
number 8.
Yeah, Badgers are playing.
What do you want? Do you want to go to a Final Four?
I'm asking what you.
No. I'm like, again, sure, yes, it can work, but when you look at the teams that were in the national championship game, the 8th player on Michigan is 10x better than someone making $300,000.
Okay, so they said approximately for NIL, Michigan spent about $10 million on a roster.
That's insane.
That might be light.
It may be light, but what do you think Yaxel got? Probably coming in this. I didn't
coming
know
in. I didn't know probably not as much.
I didn't know who he was to come in this year.
But he still probably got a good chunk of change. Again, knowing what I know,
Wisconsin probably spent what, $7 million?
Roughishly.
So we're $3 million away.
Because do I look like I have the spreadsheet in front of me?
Roughishly.
Strouf, that is quite the way. Roughishly, not a word.
How about roughly?
Yeah.
Sometimes. So what are you guys gonna learn? I make up words.
Well, he's going like
partially.
He's gonna go ish.
He wanted to combine partially,
roughly.
With rough.
Yeah, roughishly. When are you guys gonna let my made up words slide?
I don't know what they mean.
Yes, you do. In context, you know what they mean.
I knew. That one I knew.
You know what they mean. He just likes to make a stink.
Well, so I think with the football program, so we need $30 million for the football program.
You created 3 Monte Carlos to accomplish what one Monte Carlo accomplishes.
That you can get at me at. That was stupid.
Ruffishly.
Ruffishly at least makes sense.
Does it? That makes
In the context of me figuring it out.
It does. So
did they spend $7 million? I don't know. Ruffishly.
I'm
roughly.
No, ruffishly.
No, roughly is the word.
Ruffishly. I'm not gonna back down.
I don't understand
how are new words created if people don't give it a shot? How does something catch on? How does Gen Z lingo all of a sudden become something without somebody saying it one time?
Bling bling got into the Oxford Dictionary.
Here's what's upsetting. That might be the most profound thing you've ever said.
I'm serious.
And you're right.
You don't try if you don't try out new words. How is something going to get in the dictionary? How is something going to be created?
No, I mean,
no argument for me.
What are the new words in the dictionary in 2025?
Probably 6, 7.
Oh, no, that shouldn't be in the dictionary now.
Is that 6? Is it 6-7?
Oh boy, I don't even know any of these words.
Skibbity was at it.
Skibbity.
Delulu was at it.
Delulu is old.
I know, but
Riz, naked quitting. What's naked quit? Leaving job without having another lined up. Oof, boy. These
trad wife.
What is that?
Traditional wife lifestyle.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
How about this?
That's what Gen Z. Wait. Gen Z is into trad life.
A trad wife.
Trad wife.
I don't know. It's just a word
Aren't
that got
you
added
Gen
to the
Z?
dictionary.
Just because something's added to the dictionary doesn't mean it's Gen Z, is it?
Well, no, they
Not
said
necessarily.
They're saying this is Gen Z.
Broligarchy.
Bro, no
that was
way.
added to a dictionary.
Okay, you know what, Ben? He should apologize. They're adding anything to the dictionary.
This is stupid. Yeah.
Ruffishly could get it.
Ruffishly is making. Say it to your friends tonight. When you see your friends, and the word roughly comes up, say ruffishly.
Broligarchy.
What is that?
What would your guess be? I bet you'll get close.
Well, what's an oligarchy?
Rich folks in charge of stuff.
Yeah, Broligarchy is a powerful group of men in the tech business. Broligarchy.
Losers.
Are we Broligarchy material?
I don't know. Broligarchies they're winning right now. You can call them losers, but they're winning.
Yeah, they're smart and they probably have a lot of money. They probably live in.
Let me tell you. Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos were all losers.
And Ballmer, I've seen him dance.
And guess what? They got money. And once they got money, they became the people.
Gosh, money changes everything, does it?
Ruffishly.
This is a ruffishly segment by me. I'll take ownership there. Strouf will, of course, not find the lie that he said. If you've been waiting on him playing his lie,
I can't find it.
He's not going to do it.
You can't find. Well, we know you were lying, and I don't know why you can't find it. It was in March.
He gave up because he knows.
When did you do the combine? It was right around the time after you got made fun of for the combine.
Did you find it? You said you could find it.
I tried.
I did too. Oh, so you're just placing all the blame on me?
I am, yes. All right, so what I do know is
not much.
Not a lot of words that I say are correct, but I want to relive something that was said yesterday on Wisconsin's Midday News. I cannot get over this. Giannis Antetokounmpo deserves better. Like, as you said, Kyle, free Giannis.
Free Yanni.
I am so team free Giannis at this point. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Bryn is crazy. Strouf is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On the ramp from 894 northbound to westbound 94, we do have the left lane blocked with a crash, so that's going to be affecting your ride. We've also got backups basically through the stadium interchange from about 76th Street all the way through the stadium to 35th. Westbound's backed up from 25th Street all the way to Hawley Road, and southbound 43. Watch for delays from Capitol Drive pretty much all the way down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, warm. Rainstorms later on at night, a high of 66. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
When Milwaukee families need help, the United Way is there, reducing barriers to employment, providing transportation, safe and stable homes, and more for over 192,000 people.
And this month, CUNIS is proud to stand beside them. Hi, I'm Bill Eater with CUNIS of Milwaukee.
And I am Tony Avery with the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County. During the CUNIS Drives Milwaukee 1000 event, they're donating $100 to the United Way for every vehicle sold.
Our goal this month is simple: 1,000 vehicles across 3 CUNIS Milwaukee dealerships.
For a $100,000 donation to the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County.
To help us reach our goal, you'll find incredible deals on all new and pre-owned vehicles at our 3 locations in Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall.
Be a part of Driving Milwaukee Forward at the CUNIS Drives Milwaukee 1000 event.
Start your search today at CUNISMKE.com. That's CUNISMKE.com.
An epic Brewers Pirates series is coming April 24th through the 26th. Kick it off with Star Wars Night on Friday the 24th. And check out a post-game laser show presented by ESPN Milwaukee. Then on Saturday the 25th, get a Brewers Windbreaker giveaway courtesy of Courts. Wrap up the series with Family Sunday fun and kids cheer free. Plus, the first 5,000 kids take home an Abner Uribe poster. Grab a seat at Brewers.com.
Look, it's Jake from our store in Kenosha.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Rick.
Your email said you had a big surprise.
Look and tell me what you see.
Wow, I see 9 perfect examples of the classic diamond solitaire engagement ring.
They're gorgeous.
These rings are exactly what people imagine when they hear the words engagement ring.
Monica, do you think it will always be like that?
Evermore.
That long?
And each of these is 3/4 of a carat.
$998.
Unbelievable. So how much do we sell them for?
That is how much we sell them for.
Can we do that?
We're the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America, Rick. We can do anything we want.
But for how long?
Evermore.
People can choose any of the 9 most popular style solitaires, 3/4 of a carat, and each of them was created in the heart of a miniature star.
5 different diamond shapes, 2 colors of gold. Evermore, just $998.
Or $14.98 with a 1-carat diamond center with diamonds on the side.
Learn more at KesslersDiamonds.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Listen, if you're looking to update your windows, I have the perfect solution for you. Working with my friends at Universal Windows Direct. They make the process so easy. I understand it can be a daunting task thinking about the investment that you're going to make in your home, but that's why it's so great when you work with a company like Universal Windows Direct who makes it so easy. They educate you. They let you know exactly what is best for your home, but also what is best for your budget. And what I know could be great for your budget right now is you can buy 2 windows and get 2 free and know that there's no limit. If you want to just update 4 windows in your house, all you have to do is buy 2. If you want to update 10 windows, all you have to do is buy 5. And right now with Universal Windows Direct, you don't have to think about paying for 24 months. Yep, 24 months with no payments and no interest, giving you 2 full years to enjoy the comfort before paying a single dime. And this month, they're offering $500 off your next home improvement project. Call Universal Windows Direct today at 414-410-2000 or visit them at uwd.com. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Yesterday on Wisconsin's Midday News on our sister station 620 WTMJ, Greg Matzik and Jessica Ty had new Bucks president.
You lost his name. Don't help him, Carl.
Josh Glesson?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Last name again.
Glessing?
Yeah, Glessing. You got it.
That's what I said.
You said Glessin.
Glessening. Josh Glessing joined Wisconsin's Midday News.
Roughly right.
Roughly correct. See, it works. It's growing. When asked about if they've made a decision on Giannis being a part of their future, this is what he had to say.
No, we haven't. And we're grateful that Giannis is on the team. He's under contract to be on the team. We've got wind down in the postseason happening this week.
Wind down.
We've got off-season workout plans and regimens that we expect everyone to take a part of, and that's the goal and the plan right now is to continue to follow through with what we can do, and we make decisions real time based on the information that is in front of us. And it'd be unfair for anyone to say definitively one way or the other, but what we know is he's on the roster. We have an off season, and we've got off season workouts that we need to focus on. And everyone who's currently under contract is going to do that as well. And that's the plan, and that's the goal.
Well, that plan sucks. Does that plan not suck, Kyle? He goes, that's the plan, and that's the... What do you mean that's the plan? The plan is that you have off-season workouts and regimens that everyone's going to be a part of. Aha! Giannis is going to be in Greece.
Yeah, he was speaking about Giannis like he was talking about Cormac Ryan.
He's speaking about Giannis like he's like the person I'm looking at outside the 3rd Street Market Hall. Like he's just another person. Giannis isn't just another person. Like, the more and more I think about the way that the Bucks are talking about this situation, I just don't like it. I get that there's a new president that comes from the Haslam group. Jimmy Haslam, owner of the Browns, bought into the Bucks. But it's just like, I get that it's a chance to reset, but don't you at least want to give fans a chance to think that there's a possibility? I don't know how you listen to this and think that they want Giannis Antetokounmpo back, right? Strouf, you're the ultimate optimist. By no means could you get in front of this microphone right now and make a strong case that Giannis Antetokounmpo will be back.
Well, he's a member of the team. He's under contract.
Exactly. Good job. You sold me.
You're on board now?
Are you his executive? Did you write the script for Josh Glessing? Whatever it is. That's how much I care. Because Peter Fagan would never have let this happen. Yeah. Never would have treated Giannis like, all right, well, if you leave, don't let the door hit you on the way out. That's what it feels like.
You can't treat him like he's Ryan Rollins, right?
Yes.
You can't just treat him like he's another guy on the team.
We expect everyone to be a part of our off-season workouts. Ha! What?
But also, look, this guy doesn't have the relationship like Peter Fagan did.
I don't care. That's exactly you want to build a relationship? Maybe talk in a different way towards somebody that deserves it. You don't treat, even in this company, in every company.
Yeah.
Everyone gets treated differently based off of how valuable you are.
That's very true.
That's just the truth of business and anything you do.
Yeah.
The more value you provide, the more you're probably going to talk to the person in charge.
And what's crazy to me, in a world full of exceptions, they chose not to make Giannis an exception. That's crazy, is that is the direction that they're taking, is to treat Giannis just like anybody else. And I hope Giannis didn't hear this, because if there was any glimmer of hope that Giannis was coming back, if you hear something like this where somebody basically treats you like everybody else when you are not everybody else, Giannis is the reason why the Deer District is popping. They have no idea what they could be in for, because they were not here during the dark ages. They have only seen the greatness. They didn't understand what came before the Giannis era here. So at the end of the day, when I think about this, the Bucks organization, they may be treating Giannis like this because Giannis is out the door. But what they have to understand is that 2 months from now, a little over 2 months from now, they're going to be picking in the first round, more than likely picking in the top 10, trying to pick another franchise player. They're going to have to understand that they're going to have to treat that person with a little bit of kindness and treat them like they're a future star. That's exactly what you do when you grow. You cultivate relationships with guys that have the potential to be a star. And in addition to that, when you trade Giannis, you're going to get a couple more shots at drafting potential stars. So this organization, I hope this is not going to be their approach moving forward, where we're going to treat everybody the same, because at the end of the day, everybody ain't the same, because you don't pay everybody the same. Everybody ain't getting buckets the same. Everybody doesn't lead the same. Everybody doesn't have the same level of importance as everybody, as the same as everybody else. So I think the Bucks need to understand right away, if they're treating Giannis like this and being cold to him simply because he's on his way out, cool. But I hope this is not the way the organization plans on acting moving forward, or we're going to be in trouble.
You ready for this?
Maybe.
How much money would the Bucks be valued at if he did not play here?
$2 billion.
They're currently valued at around $3.5 to $4 billion. They were bought in 2014 for $550 million. The Giannis era includes an NBA title, him being a global superstar and a face of the league, a new arena, consistent relevance, and national television games, which, as they've stunk, have gone down for the record. You see less and less and less of those. Without Giannis, the reality is they're a small market team. They have no NBA title, no sustained contending window to make the playoffs as much as and go as far as they have until the last, first round knockouts. We won't get to that. National exposure down and a harder time justifying those tax dollars to help build Fiserv Forum. Due to the Giannis multiplier, he has added $1.5 to $1.75 billion to the Milwaukee Bucks franchise. Championship bump, global brand with grease and international reach, jersey sales, sponsorship leverage opportunities because he is in this, because he stayed this long. Like, it just sits wrong with me. Like, and I know he hasn't been perfect. This has been a bad divorce by all parties. He's talked more than we've ever heard him talk ever.
But if this is what he's dealing with behind closed doors, if this is the type of attitude, this is the type of dismissiveness, and again, no shot to Josh whatsoever, because Josh was just doing what he felt is best. He's just answering a question the way it might be his personality. So this is no knock on Josh. This overall is just talking about the way that we need to be treating our global superstar, our best player in Giannis. And so I just don't feel like
come around Milwaukee like that.
They don't. And I feel like if this is a microcosm of what Giannis has to deal with behind closed doors, then I get it. Josh didn't say anything mean. He was very direct, but you have to treat certain people with care, and Giannis is the people that you have to treat with care. You have to stroke people's ego, and Giannis is somebody's ego worth stroking.
Indeed, it is. I don't stroke Strouf's ego, because that is one ego that does not need any more.
How you finishing this sentence, pal? How are you going to finish this sentence? Go ahead, finish it.
All right. Well, maybe I'm just not sharp right now because my wife's gonna be gone this weekend, and maybe I'll grab a drink with you at Veer North.
Yeah, you should. We should go hit the specials at Veer North this weekend. Veer North, Milwaukee's East Side. It is unbelievable. You got to check it out. They've got great specials every single day of the week, including a late night happy hour from 10 p to 1 a on Fridays and Saturdays. Did you hear the words I just said? A late night happy hour from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. That is highway robbery at Veer North, Milwaukee's East Side's best new spot. Great for a date night. Great for a client meeting. Great for just hanging out and watching the big game on their giant TVs. And, oh, by the way, if you love live music like I do, they've got a great patio, and their summer patio concert series is coming real fast. So don't miss it at Veer North. They've also got shuttles to Milwaukee baseball games and summer music festivals. You know what I mean? Summer music festivals, Milwaukee baseball games, shuttles, late night happy hours, great food, great vibes, all the in-betweens, great place to watch the game. That is Veer North on Milwaukee's East Side. Redefine what a sports bar means. Go see Veer North on the East Side.
Wheel of Strouf. It's going to be a banger.
Bangers. Banger. 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 Banger.
Next.
Banger.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I text Greg Scalzo, and I say, Greg, I'm sorry, I'm going to be late to work. I'm caught in an international conspiracy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we've got a crash on 94 right through the Zoo interchange. Basically, it's from the ramp from northbound 894 to westbound 94. So careful with that. Left lane's blocked with it. We've got northbound continuing backups from about Wisconsin Avenue all the way up past Burleigh. Southbound's backing up from just before the county line down to Appleton Avenue. Southbound on 43, also heavy from Keefe all the way down through the Marquette to the KK River crossing. The northbound side slowing down from north of Beecher all the way up to about Locust. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, warm. Rainstorms later on at night, a high of 66. Weather is brought to you by Lake Lawn Resort. Spring is here. Escape to Lake Lawn Resort in the Geneva Lakes region. Enjoy lakeside dining, golf, spa, and more. Plan your getaway at lakelawnresort.com. Everything's better at the lake. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. James' client, Amy Simonson, IT administrator with Professional Services Group.
We have several locations throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Having them all under one company has been very helpful.
Big or small, one location or several, James Imaging Systems is your one-stop business technology resource.
And they are on top of everything. When we have a problem, it's answered right away.
James Imaging Systems, IT-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation, and unrivaled local service and support.
And they're always looking for what else can we do? What else do you need? So they want our company to succeed as well as their own.
Let James Imaging Systems help your business succeed. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Milwaukee Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our doctor-developed, easy-to-follow weight loss program helps you lose weight fast, naturally and safely, and with no drugs or injections with risk of serious side effects, no prepackaged meals, bars, shakes, and no exercising required. Our program helps reset your metabolism so you can keep the weight off for good with a coach for ongoing support. Our program costs up to half as much and works up to twice as fast as most other programs. Go to MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com to schedule your free consultation.
Homer here for Milwaukee Weight Loss. Been on the journey since January, over 3 months, down 26 pounds today. If you're looking for a safe and easy program that will actually help you keep the weight off, this is it. Many patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. That's up to £1 pound per day. And for a limited time, get $200 off with the spring special. Book your free consultation at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night Show for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A banger of the Wheel of Strouf with Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Strouf in the show. Hit it, Stroufy.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strouf.
Another day, another buckaroonie on the Wheel of Strouf. I got a wheel. We've got topics. We've got things to talk about. I'm going to spin it now. Here we go.
Wheel of Strouf.
Good spin right there. It's a good spin.
What color? My ears out with the music?
Sorry. A lot going on back here. All right, so you guys talked about a little bit about the Brewers game and the Brewers win. Trevor McGill pitching the 8th inning, fascinating. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier.
Okay, were you doing something when I brought up him chirping Vlad Guerrero?
Yes.
So you didn't hear Kyle and I talk about this?
No, I missed it. It's crazy, though. He couldn't...
No. There's a rule that if something's been talked about and then your next reaction is, that's crazy.
What's the rule?
You're not doing anything. There's no question other than saying that's crazy.
No,
that's crazy,
I do
man.
have a question. Do you believe he would win in that fight? If it got to fisticuffs?
Yes. I don't
like,
think.
I know he's deep country.
Nah.
But Vlad's jacked.
No, Vlad is chunky.
Vlad's chunky,
and he's not as big as his daddy.
I feel like that's not the guy on the Blue Jays you'd want to pick a scrum with. It's more the point I was making.
I've seen Trevor McGill in person.
In person,
he big country strong. He's 6'8" and he's a solid 6'8". Like
if we go,
I'm picking Trevor McGill.
Like if WrestleMania is this weekend, so if we put McGill and Vlad Guerrero in the ring together, you're picking McGill.
McGill is a powerhouse.
6'8",
powerhouse,
250,
and solid,
and like
solid.
Bro, he's a solid rock.
Like he's 6'8", solid 250. I've seen him in person. I said, this is a big boy. And Vlad is what, 6'3", 6'4"?
6 foot 245.
Oh, he's only 6 foot?
He's only 6 foot. That's a lot of weight for 6 foot.
He's almost a whole foot shorter than him.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought he was bigger than that.
Bro, 6 foot 245 versus 6'8", 250 of muscle?
Oh, baby. I kind of want to see it.
Nah,
the series
Vlad don't want to see it.
Vlad ain't about that life for real. I mean, let's be honest. Vlad is the son of Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah, but if he landed, but he can't get all the way up there because Trev's so tall. Okay, never mind. I thought he was bigger than 6 foot.
Vlad is a silver spoon boy.
He's good though.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, nepotism doesn't really work like that in the MLB.
No, he's more so saying like when you come from money, you typically aren't going to be from a spot
where
you're...
You may be taking karate, where somebody like Trevor McGill, who I don't know where he's from.
Why'd you mock karate like that?
Well, people who take karate is because you take karate because you have classes.
Did you take karate?
No, I didn't take karate.
Let him keep going.
But you learn how to fight on the streets. McGill looked like he fought in the barns.
Correct. He was wrestling pigs and cows and like chasing animals and pinning them down. Be like, yeah!
He's massive.
Time to go to the slaughterhouse.
For real.
Would he win like a Brewers Battle Royal, McGill?
I would say so.
I don't know why you keep trying to figure out who McGill can't beat. There's not a lot that he.
You saw him at the analysis live.
I did say can't beat. Can beat. He can beat just about everyone.
All right, fair enough.
Wheel of Strouf.
Good spin. Oh.
Do people still wear pajamas?
Yes.
I was thinking about this the other day. I wear like athletic shorts.
What is the definition of pajama?
Like actual printed, whether it's plaid or there's graphics on it, pajama pants.
Yes.
Do you?
Around the house sometimes, but you know what? I told you when I go to bed, y'all know how I go to bed.
Well, I think we all kind of go to bed very similarly.
Free as a bird.
So I wear the same thing essentially every night. I rotate like 3 pairs of comfy shorts, and I have...
But comfy shorts being athletic shorts, like what you would wear to play basketball?
No, like they're like 3 sizes too big.
Oh.
Like really, loose. Because, I don't want tight shorts on my, like when I'm laying down. I want to be loose and free.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then a tank top.
That's right. You're a big tank top guy.
Yeah, I don't like things around my neck or.
You don't like things around your waist, neck.
If I could live in the nude, I probably would. It's
crazy.
freeing.
That's crazy. Okay, now a little wild child, flower child. I've been wearing these beater undershirts for a while.
That's essentially what my tank tops are, just much looser.
I don't like them. I don't. I mean, it makes me feel a certain way because it tightens up everything, but I
see, mine's very loose and soft. It's hot.
Yeah,
soft cotton.
I had a Brewers one that I really didn't like either. Oh.
What makes you ask this question?
Today is National Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day, which I recommend nobody does unless you work from home. But I was thinking, I don't wear pajamas unless it's Christmas. Do men wear pajamas in general?
Yes, they do. Matter of fact, my dad wears pajamas. He has his
full
pajama
blown?
pants.
Is it a set?
No, not a set. Pajama pants and a shirt and a top.
I don't think I've worn pajamas since I was a child. So to see that there was a national day where people wear their pajamas to work confused me.
You definitely look like you and your fiance are gonna, and your future child.
Oh, they're gonna do the Christmas PJs.
With the onesies.
I just said I wear pajamas at Christmas.
You're gonna do the onesie picture for sure. Don't you? You already have a onesie.
I have a Santa onesie.
No, didn't you wear another onesie around here?
I don't think so.
For the holiday, you did something.
I have a Santa one.
Were you dressed up as somebody else?
It is really.
I do have a pig costume.
Is that a onesie?
It is a onesie, yeah.
Speaking of PJs,
Why does
though,
he lie?
He lies.
He
lied again about onesies. I don't have a onesie, and then you got him to a
I didn't say I
onesie.
don't
Mark
have
it in the transcript records. Lied twice on 4/16/26.
You said I have a Santa onesie, but I don't have a onesie. And then, wait a minute, I have a pig costume as well. Is that a onesie?
Yeah, it's a onesie.
I guess that's fair.
What?
You just lie.
I forgot about it.
Why did you lie?
Because that was my Halloween costume this year.
Jeez, Louise.
I forgot about it.
It's so cute when I get to pick out PJs with my daughter.
Oh.
There's ones with dogs. She goes, dogs. Some with donuts. Donuts.
Oh, that's so adorable. She's getting old.
It's crazy.
2?
Dad.
That's her favorite thing to say? She's a daddy?
Mom.
Who she yell for more, dad or mom?
Oh, it's got to be mom.
No, it
I feel like
depends
she's
on
a
the day.
dad. I feel like she's a dad.
Like yesterday,
who makes her laugh more?
Who do you think?
Dad.
I literally have a video of me leaving daycare this morning as she's looking out the window and me just doing stupid stuff and not knowing if anyone's watching. I recorded her face, and it's so cute. I love her so much.
I'm glad you had a daughter.
I am too. You needed it.
That. You needed that.
You needed it.
Yeah, you definitely.
You're gonna have 4 of them.
Well, I don't think I need it. I need that. I need
Kyle.
4.
You need it.
I need 3 strong men to carry
Kyle
on Wallace's
needs
name.
it. Kyle needs it.
I don't need
the way he just said that. I need 3 strong.
I do. We need more alpha males in this mug. Less of these betas.
Wow. Which one is Ben?
Ben's an alpha for the most part. He definitely has
I have beta
alpha.
qualities, but I'm an alpha overall.
I got some beta stuff, but when it's time to stand on business, I know how to be soft.
Beta.
Beta.
I mean, beta.
A man that openly says, "Oh, I love being the little spoon." Like that's beta
true.
male energy.
That's beta energy.
I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah, again, beta. That's good. Beta.
Being the little spoon rocks.
Yeah, being the beta rocks too for you.
I'm sure Bryan Bulaga is the little spoon all the time. We'll talk to him next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
These hands are not made for fixing anything in a house. I'll make a phone call, and I'm cheap, but I ain't that cheap. I got my guys. Got my handyman. Shout out to Chris. Under the table.
Just like that, dude's getting audited now.
Yeah.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on April 28th.
Turio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Tune in April 28th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
If your home suffered storm damage, don't despair. We are here to help.
Tanya's right. I'm Eric with Big Fish Contracting. We act as an advocate between you and your insurance company.
We thoroughly evaluate the damage, create an accurate quote, and handle all communication.
With decades of experience in roofing, siding, and windows, we're able to make your home whole again.
Integrity, humility, and kindness are our heartbeat, providing you with exceptional service.
Renovating homes and redeeming an industry. Check us out at bigfishcontracting.com today. today.
Hurt by a truck? Call Gruber's offices. One call, that's all.
Prizes,
Flyaways.
even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
It all started with a small storefront and a big promise. Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hack yeah for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds, Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds for a reason. For over 80 years, serving southeastern Wisconsin and helping you take that next step in your relationship like I did in mine. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, one in Greenfield where I worked with Leslie and the team to pick out my fiance's dream engagement ring, which made that, yes, that much more special. 2 more locations in Brookfield, one on the north side, one on the south side. I don't just say they're Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds. They are Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds. So if you're looking to take that next step like I did, there's only one place to go. It's Robert Hack Diamonds, 3 locations, or online, Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com, roberthackdiamonds.com. So you can say, heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Joining us before the Homer Hour on the Yuengling Guest Hotline is Bryan Bulaga. Bryan, what's going on?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Oh, we are living. And where I want to start with you is something that I didn't get to with Jason, is Matthew Golden. Because Rob Domofsky wrote a piece about Matthew Golden, obviously with the departures of Romeo Dobbs and Dontavian Wicks. He might have been frustrated and voiced his frustration at times, which, again, I think is fair. Being a first-round pick, you probably have high expectations of yourself and what you can do with the team. Do you think he will – where do you think he will finish in pass catching, in yards for the Green Bay Packers with Tucker Kraft, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and himself? Where do you think he will finish?
That's a good question. I always think that Tucker Kraft is going to get tons of targets and tons of receptions, and he's always going to.
He should.
Yeah, as he should, and he will. He's. I think Jordan Love's safety blanket. He always finds himself open in space, and so that's like kind of a given that Kraft may be close to the lead of receptions. I mean, I know tight ends getting that type of those type of numbers is wild, but I mean, he's that type of player. I mean, he's going to get targeted a lot. I think, and especially with Watson as well, I see him being probably second or third. It would be my guess in targets, yards, because he is a big play receiver. He gets big chunks, and he's got the ability for the yards after the catch to create on his own. I could see him having more yards than Tucker Kraft, based on what he's able to create after the catch and obviously the big playability. So in that second and third, tier or ranking, if you want to put it, when it comes to like yards and receptions. Now, touchdowns is a whole different thing. I always think Tucker Kraft probably will be up there at the top no matter what, because of red zone, how good he is down in the red zone, how dangerous he is.
So it sounds like you probably may have a little bit more optimism for a Matthew Golden over a Jaden Reed this year?
Yeah, it's not that it's like optimism that he's going to get more opportunities or be this or that. I just think in year two, especially what we saw when he was given opportunities in that Chicago game, the last game, if he's given opportunities and he's put in better situations more consistently, kid can make plays and he can make them in big chunks too. So I just think it's the evolution of him as a player and kind of where he is on the pecking order in that wide receiver room. I think he gets more opportunities this year, and obviously you have to separate and get open and do things like that. And get the trust of the quarterback and all those things. That's built in off season and training camp. But I see that happening with him, and I just think it's the natural maturing process and understanding the game as a second-year player than compared to his first. And I just feel like he's going to have a big year too.
Brian, when you were playing, and maybe even afterwards as you watch a lot of NFL games, what do you think? From an offensive lineman perspective, is harder to go against, the 3-4 or the 4-3?
I mean, because so you got to look at it in a couple ways, I guess. In the 3-4, if teams are, running it a certain way, which is rushing 5, that puts every lineman in a one-on-one situation, which then creates a bigger issue for the entire offensive line, right? Like, because everyone's in a one-on-one matchup, and everyone has to win their one-on-one matchup. But with that, there's a lot of different schemes that defenses run through that. They'll drop guys out to create a 4-man rush and drop another guy into coverage, and then that makes it a little bit easier on the tackle and guard where the dropper's going because someone has to loop out and play end. I always felt that when you brought pressure from a 3-4 front, it was always a little bit easier to pick up and see. At least I always thought that when it was 4 down, I thought that teams were able to disguise a little bit better and do different things with it. So there's pros and cons to both. I just always, from an identification standpoint, like when we get up to the line of scrimmage and the center makes an ID and we're pointing people out, I always thought it was a little bit easier when you ran a 4 down because you got the 4 down and whoever the mic is or whoever IDing. But with that, when you're playing a 3-4 front, like I kind of mentioned at the beginning of this, it's big on big, right? You're blocking the 5. There's a chance you're IDing a mic backer or whatever linebacker you're going to mic in the protection in case he pressures. That the tackle will then abandon his responsibility and squeeze into the B gap to pick up a pass rusher. And so it just depends on the players that are in those positions, right? I think it always comes down to the players that are deployed in the scheme and how talented they are and what matchups they create for themselves against offensive linemen. But at the end of the day, too, LaFleur said this. I mean, I even agree with it, even though you got to have base principles as a defense. Most of the time, they're going to be in nickel, right? They're going to be in 4 down because of the personnel the offense is giving. So you're going to see a lot of 4 down front regardless. And in certain situations, obviously, base defense comes out, maybe 1st and 10, 3rd and 2, depending on, down and distance and situational football.
Well, Brian, appreciate you talking to us today. But when you look at the NFL draft coming up next week, what is the position that you think the Green Bay Packers should definitely be targeting?
I think a corner. I think corner is going to be the position they target, and then offensive line depth will be where I think they go with their first few picks.
Sorry for Kyle's freak out there. He got a little nervous about the clock.
No,
it's gonna be okay.
I saw the clock. I'm like, okay. Usually, if I ask a question and the other question I wanted to ask, I'm just gonna save for next Monday.
All right, that's a tease right there. That's a long tease, Brian.
Yes.
Be on edge until Monday at 4:45. Kyle, you have the first question, Brian, which I will not remember to do.
I might set an alarm so I'll remember, but I'm circling it now.
There it is. Brian Bulaga, thank you. We were listening to you on the Homer Hour. Oh, he's gone. Brian Bulaga joins Homer next in 2 minutes.
KBN's the show that never ends.
894